Welcome, Wastelanders. I am RxOliver, these are my friends, and today we're playing Fallout RPG. This is Shadow of the Bull, Session 9. I'm here with Martin, Birdie, Chris, and our amazing overseer, David. Take it away, David.
Right, so it's been a while since the last session. We've had a bit of a hiatus due to the holidays, but let's get started. The bearded ladies once more managed to escape from certain death, as the Legion had died at the hands of La Llorona and their followers. But what will they do now? They know that returning to Tucson will probably land their heads on spikes, so that is no option. But perhaps the desert will offer them new opportunities. We will find out. Alright, so you guys remember last session that you were taken prisoner by the Legion, and you only managed to escape in the chaos caused by the followers of La Llorona attacking the camp. And you managed to get out along with two other people, La Luz agent known as Sobra Azul, and another guy who was taken for crime called Barry Smith.
And he was a raider, wasn't he?
No, there was also a raider, but you let that guy go.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, he was one of the Wildcat Raiders.
That's
basically, right. They're dressed after the,
So, yeah.
I believe it's American football team of Tucson.
So
they've all got American football
oh,
armor.
right, Tucson, what's it, Wildcats, is it?
The Wildcats, yeah,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know too much about that, but I believe they're either American football or rugby. Is that the same thing?
Wouldn't be rugby.
Nope.
Maybe I think it's an
football is
American
the only
football
sport that's acknowledged here.
Okay. Alright, so, you guys managed to escape from that battlefield, and it took you about 2 hours until you finally got a feeling that you're in a safe surrounding. You made camp, and you're all sitting around the campfire because it's still night, along with the two companions. Is there something you guys wish to discuss, to do before you actually go to sleep? You probably have to eat because you haven't eaten for a whole day.
Yep, okay, I'll do that first then, actually. Get that out of the way. Gear. Iguana on a
Everybody
stick.
have food?
I've got 4 mole rat meat, I'll just turn that to 3. That's one of them eating. And we need to drink some water for the day as well, don't we?
Did you eat the mole rat
Have a
meat
noodle
raw?
pot.
Oh shit, I probably want to cook
No,
that first,
you
don't
cook
I?
it. You cook it.
So, can I
Have a noodle
cook 4
pot as
mole
well
rat
if
meat?
anybody wants it.
I'll eat my.
I
What I'll
believe
do.
so.
What I'll do is I'll eat my iguana on a stick first. And then can I cook the mole rat meats into mole rat chunks?
I believe so, but I'll just need to check if you need 2 mole rat meat or 1 for that. Yeah,
I think it's 1.
2 mole rat meat turns into the 1 mole rat chunk.
Okay, so I've got.
So you can make 2 meals out of them.
Okay, so I'll make 2 mole rat chunks.
Okay, that's gonna have you use a survival test though,
Oh,
to make sure
hold on.
that you don't burn the meat. So it's difficulty 1.
Difficulty 1. And
Twice.
what is it? Intelligence survival.
Survival, just endurance survival.
Endurance survival, right? Okay. Yeah.
Just doing a normal endurance check. Survival check. Unless you want to go for intelligence, that's fine by me.
What's the
Makes more
difficulty?
sense. Difficulty 1, just to cook the meat and change it to mole rat chunks.
I'll buy 1 action point, so you've got 62.
Thanks a lot. I haven't had enough. Right, so
I failed.
you failed. That's the
Yeah.
first. You can try another. So you burned the first mole rat,
Okay, so I'll just do the same again.
meal. And you completely wasted that meat.
And I wasted that one as well. So
Okay,
I'll-
so everyone's looking at
So I don't have the mole rat chunks. Wow.
everyone's looking at Samson completely ruining the only potential dinner you have. The Barry's looking very hungrily at Samson and it's like, is this some kind of a regional dish that I don't know about?
Yeah. Eat up, it'll be good. Is any of
He
is-
digs into the charcoal
does
mole
Delilah
rat meat.
or Remy not have any food? Because if they don't, I have a noodle cup that I can give to one of them.
I've got loads, I'm
Are
fine. So
you
we
good
need one
food?
food. Got
One,
loads,
one,
yeah.
one food and 1 drink you need to consume. Remy, have you got food?
I have a noodle cup.
Okay. So you're good.
These are still the noodles you guys got from the Frumentardi when you were in the cell.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so
Um,
you've
yeah,
both eaten noodle cups.
And
Yep.
I
has
also
anyone
have noodle
got-
cups if anybody wants it.
Has anyone got
No.
water because they don't really want to sink a vodka or a beer?
Yeah, I've got purified water you can have, mate.
Cheers.
Actually, if you take a noodle cup, it also counts as a drink.
Oh, does
Because
it?
if you
Oh,
look
does
at the
it?
description, moderately
Oh,
filling
yeah.
and thirst quenching.
Oh, 'cause it's got
So
water in it.
it-
Aye, there you go, Chris. Just have that.
Yeah. So all three of you eat a noodle cup?
No, I had iguana on a stick.
A one on stick and two noodle cups. All right,
And I
remove them
drank
from
a
your
lot.
inventory. And while Barry's eating away at the crunchy whatever remains of the mole rat meat, Sobra Azul looks over at you, bandaging his arm. Got anything more to spare for me? Don't really have anything.
Does he want some food, is he?
I'll do him a noodle cup.
Okay.
He eagerly accepts the noodle cup. Much appreciated.
I'll give him a beer as well, but you can give me the bottle cap back.
He raises his hand and is like, I don't really drink, so
Okay, well, I'll just drink
you
a
can
beer
keep it
then.
if you want. All right, go ahead, drink the beer.
Is it beer where you get an action point? It's not, is it?
No, that's one.
No, that's...
You get a re-roll on some.
No, that's whiskey.
Shit, I can't
Whiskey gives you
remember
rerolls.
this.
I don't think beer gives you anything.
No, I think beer just heals you.
Yeah, I think it just heals you.
All right, let me just check. Beer. No, it doesn't do anything. Okay.
And I have Party Boy. Oh, and I heal 2 hit points when I drink an alcoholic drink. So, I get 2
That
hit
reminds me, all your luck has been recharged because you guys did make it out of a death situation.
points. Amazing. That's what I needed. I've got full health. I'll try and get... Is there good beds here to get well rested if we sleep here?
There isn't. No, it's just a shamble, a little makeshift camp you made to actually get some rest after everything you've been through.
Can we scavenge for some materials and then use the Winter of Atom campsite building rules to make beds so that we can get well rested? I know the rules.
Absolutely, because I've got the rules of the Royal Flush campaign because they're more fitting with the desert, and they're the same rules. So,
Okay.
Camping level.
So we need an area
Let
to
me see.
scavenge first to try to find some common, uncommon, or rare materials. We need common for a
Yeah.
tier 1 or 2 campsite, and we need uncommon for a tier 3 or 4 campsite. And this is how you
Okay.
can make a campsite with defenses and with warm beds and all that stuff.
So at the moment, the campsite is just a level 1, because that's basically everything you had. If you wanted to upgrade it, you'll need more common and uncommon materials, and you can add traits because of that level, right?
Which we don't have though. So we would need like a site to scavenge or something.
hmm
Because I don't have any. Oh wait, I've got 7 common materials.
Okay,
So what's the
7. That could get you to level 2.
to tier 2? What does that cost you?
3 common materials.
Okay. And so we make a group. Is it intelligence survival? No, it's a group survival test, isn't it?
Perception survival test. Difficulty 1.
No, it's difficulty 2 because we're doing a tier 2 campsite.
Tier
Is it
1 is
difficulty
just
1?
difficulty 0, and
No,
a
but-
tier 2 is a difficulty 1,
Right. Okay.
it seems, in my book.
Okay. What was the roll
Can I
again?
get somebody to help action?
No, that's a group. It's a group roll. So one of us rolls
Yeah,
2 dice,
so
and
it's a
everybody else
group
rolls
roll.
1.
Yeah, someone leads and the rest follow. So who's going to be the one building the main campsite, leading the check?
Survival what?
Can I do it on agility survival?
No, it says perception. You're gonna have
Right,
to roll
okay.
perception.
What's your perception?
Unless
of
someone else
survival, Chris?
leads.
I've got 7 and 2
I'd
tagged.
be best in it. I'd be
Right.
best in it.
You lead that then, and I'll do the assist.
Yeah, everyone can assist,
Yeah.
but it's just a difficulty 1. So
I got
Wait,
success on my.
Chris failed.
assist.
So and Chris needs to get at
Ah.
least 1 success for everyone
Chris
else to
needs to succeed
assist.
before that counts. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you spend a luck point for that, Chris.
And we gain an action point because of my extra success.
Everyone else can also assist and
Everyone
generate
else
more
gets an
action points.
assist,
Okay.
Just
Didn't
1d20.
Okay.
And that means we can have comfortable beds. We'll get well rested.
2.
Oh, nice. That's another 2 action points.
Yeah, Birdie, you just needed to roll 1d20.
All right, so ignore the second one.
So
There's one
it's
more
just
action.
one success. But
Martin's rolled off
2
the
more
dog,
thanks
but he's
to
got
Martin.
2 with 1
There's
roll.
there's the dog. There's the dog with 2. Huh?
The dog's the smartest one in the group.
He's also going to help you out, this guy. Oh, wait. Now I rolled 2, so never mind.
That's the opposite of helping us out.
That
Right?
is the opposite of helping me. He just knocked the fucking thing over.
Yeah, but I rolled 2, so he's going to go again.
Yeah, no, fucking.
Okay.
Subra fucking stood on a nail and decided that he's just not gonna help.
Stood on a nail and he's got tetanus now, aye.
Yeah,
And
he's got tetanus.
This guy is also going to help.
Okay. Well,
Alright. So, they didn't generate you anything, but they did manage to waste 1 more common material due to messing around.
Oh, so do I need to take one more off my list then, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, no problem.
Alright, so you guys managed to build a tier 2 campsite. Now, I'm just gonna name all the stuff you can actually add to your campsite, and if you are interested in something, I'll give you more information. You can either build a campfire, shelter, which means tents, comfortable bedding, a cooking station, an alarmed site,
Oh,
so
here's-
basically an alarm.
We already did cooking, so we're gonna have to assume that we did a cooking station.
Yeah, so let's say there's a campfire. I'm gonna mix the campfire and the cooking station because it makes sense in this.
No, it doesn't. Campfire and cooking station are 2 separate things. The campfire's for warmth, the cooking station's for cooking.
Okay, so it's a cooking station.
Yeah.
Then, you can clean the site, make sure there's no diseases or poisons in the air, no radiation.
No, we want
You can
beds.
conceal the site.
No, we want beds with our second feature because that gives us the well
Okay.
rested.
Alright, so you're all going for beds?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. You get bed rolls, everyone's going to wake up well rested, and you're gonna get 2 plus maximum HP
Yeah.
at the start of your next day. And as you guys finish up building the entire camp, Sobra Asul looks over at you and he says, well, do you folks have any plans of going somewhere?
Well, we have a home near Tucson. We've got the Black Tongue Warrens belongs to us.
But the only way to enter that is through the city, right? In the sewer system.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen you guys at work. I think you could join us in La Luz.
I wouldn't mind helping with La Luz. La Luz is helping to free slaves. I abhor slavery. I'd be happy to help with that. Plus, gives us an opportunity to kill some fucking Legion scum. Fuck the Legion. Fuck the Kaiser.
Sounds good. Well,
Fuck the Kaiser. Pew, 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 pew.
they both join in. Fuck the Kaiser.
Excellent.
And so Brazil, once again, he grumbles a little bit and he's like, well, the only issue is I've never truly left Tucson, so I don't know where their main base is, but I do know the next point where liberated slaves are being redirected after they are brought out of Tucson,
Yeah, where's that?
when they've been helped out of Tucson. It used to be called the San Xavier Monastery or something like that. It's an old mission, and that's where the slaves were brought before they were escorted further over the border.
What do you think, gang? Do you want to get involved with La Luz? I've always liked the idea of helping slaves.
whatever is fun for you.
Yeah.
Killing Legion's going to be fun. Love killing Legion.
I don't think my job's
Nothing
done in
goes with
Tucson.
this.
Is this gonna take long?
Well, you still
Train all these people.
you got your petition signed. That job was complete. I'm sure we completed 3 jobs in Tucson.
Yeah, but the whole fucking reason that I was there, you guys fucked it up.
We don't know the whole reason you're there. You're there for
Yeah.
some sort of Brotherhood recon or something that we don't know about.
Whoa. What are you talking about that shit for? No. Definitely not. I'm a fucking humble farmer. And I was
Both of
there.
them.
Brotherhood of Soil, yeah, Brotherhood of Soil. You're a farmer. Brotherhood of Soil, that's the one.
And Barry looks at you. Yeah, what's your mission in Tucson then, farmer boy?
I needed to help my friend in the museum find
Museum?
out what. Yeah, they had like this technology museum thing.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the aircraft museum.
Yeah. I
And you need
have
to go
a
there?
friend who was there, and I needed to go there. Yeah.
Well,
So you got friends with the salvage cartel? Because that's
No.
their base.
Stop asking questions.
if you've got a mission to go to first, Chris, I'd be happy to do that. Like we're good to do that. Eh?
But we have to sneak
Cool.
back into the city, don't we?
Yeah, how the fuck are we gonna get back into Tucson when it's under fucking Kaiser control? And I don't know if you've looked at our rep lately, but it's not really good, you know.
Shave our beards off. They won't recognise us.
And
You shave him off, just pull him off.
Sobra still looks at you and he's like, well, the road to Tucson might be closed for you for a while, but if you help us out, we might be able to retake the city, and you could go to whichever museum you like.
Or retaking
All
the
right
city
then.
would be fun.
All right then, flipping Lalaloose, whatever. We'll do what you want to do because it's gonna work out really in our favor. If everyone had just fucking followed my plan, we'd have been fine. We'd have been
We're
alright. We wouldn't be in this
positively
situation right now.
You pissed off everybody.
I pissed
Hold on.
off no
Hold
one.
on. Query. To Sobra. Are there other places that have museums for technology?
Well, the only real museum of technology that I know of is the old Pima County Aircraft Museum in Tucson.
I think that's where we're going then.
Oh, we're not going there now. We
not?
can't get in. We're gonna help these guys, and then they're going to liberate Tucson, and then
So
we can go to the
yeah. So
museum.
we could help Lalus liberate some more slaves, and with the liberated slaves, we can build an army to retake Tucson.
Well, I don't know everything, but
So
I do know that apparently there is an army. They just can't get here.
oh, right. So if we were to help the army get
That Luz
here,
has an army?
Apparently there's somewhere across the border
so we could even
an army of Lalus.
we could even help that army get better equipped, better trained, and help it get to Tucson. That's a noble cause. So where's that army supposed to be then?
As I said, I don't know everything, but somewhere across the border, apparently Lalus has a much stronger presence. But
And where is this Lalus
for
camp?
reasons beyond my understanding, the two chapters of Lalus can't be connected at the time being.
Right, so maybe we could help them with that then. Right, so where is this nearest Lalus place? Can you take us there in the morning?
Well, absolutely. The only place I've ever been to and know about is the mission of Xan Xavier, and he pulls out a map. He still has a map, and I'm just gonna open the map for you guys for a moment. You all see the map?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And this
yeah.
place wasn't there, and now it's there.
Okay. Is that plus
And
10
he
XP?
Notes it down. Yeah, plus 10 XP, and he marks it down at your map. Now, he also says,
We don't have a map.
considering you don't have a map.
We don't have a
Map?
Pip-Boy. We are not we don't have
Okay.
a Vault Dweller.
No, but he doesn't have a Pip-Boy either. He has like a paper map.
Oh, so he's got a map, right? Okay.
Okay, and he
Can I
starts
memorize it?
and he starts getting you. Yeah, sure, you can familiar.
Question.
You can memorize it.
Question.
Yeah.
Question. Don't I have a Pip-Boy? Didn't I kill a Vault Dweller and steal his Vault Suit?
He didn't have a Pip-Boy.
I didn't have a Pip-Boy on.
He just had the
Motherfucker.
suit.
The
He just had
Legion
the
pretty
suit.
much claimed all those Pip-Boys.
Yeah, I want a Pip-Boy. Pip-Boys are brilliant. You get that. I want that.
All right, so Birdie, you want to memorize the map?
Mhm.
Do me an intelligence science check.
Intelligence and science.
There's 6 action points by the way, Gordy. Might as well use some.
Use them all, Birdie.
Let's
Use
see
them all.
Let's just
Every
see what
one.
happens.
I don't know if you'd use them
No,
all.
we're gonna hold on to those.
How many?
We're
Okay,
definitely gonna fight
perfect.
something later.
She's got 2 successes
You-
without using any.
You managed to memorize the entire map that he's drawn.
Quick question.
Okay.
Is this the game where we have 7 action points? Remy, you've got inspirational, don't you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that goes up to 7. Cool.
Yep. So, you do recognize a few places on the map. First of all, there's wait, it's got the wrong name. 1 second, I just noticed.
Pueblo del Sol, that'll be
It's
Plaza-
this one.
Sancho
Plaza
Montano.
Plaza
Alright,
of the Sun,
so-
right?
You recognize this place as you met its mayor during the feast in the Lion's Den, and he's the father of the money changing guy,
Right.
the dick shrinker as you called him.
Oh.
I've still got money. I
And-
changed as well. Still got some Legion
Yeah.
money.
And you also recognize this place because when you were in the city, you saw a whole bounty on the job wall saying they're paying you for super mutant scalps, and you had to report to that town
Ooh.
to partake in the
Okay.
bounty hunting.
Ah, but is the bounty to be returned in Tucson? Because that's no good for us now,
Yeah,
that quest.
yeah,
Aye, so that's
pretty
no
much.
good.
All right. Oh, and Sobra still points at the map, and he's like, "I think we're somewhere here, if my calculations are correct."
Okay. And where are
And-
we now?
Do you see the
Oh,
token over
so
here?
that's where we are
Yeah.
currently, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's symbolizing you.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, it would take. So every time I hit a 1, it means 3 hours walk.
Right.
So in total, that'd be
9, 10.
11 and a
hours,
half
11 and a half
hours. 11 and a half hours to get to the mission. Okay, but let's first return to the campsite.
Are we using travel rules?
Yeah, we're going to use travel rules for this.
Nice.
Just going back to the
I like travel
campsite.
rules.
You're a friggin' nerd.
I like the travel rules. They're fun.
Whole opening of this has just been Oliver nerding out.
Yeah, I love getting a chance to play this because I don't have to deal with all the fucking 1,000,001 rules.
Exactly. All right. As you guys are at your camp and you've gone over the plan, is there something else you want to do before you head to bed?
Nah.
You're not gonna shag your sister, no?
Oh, well, I'll go to bed and do that. I'm not going to just stand in the middle of the camp and do that. We'll do that in
I
bed.
mean, we already decided it naturally happens when we go to sleep, so
Yeah,
we
yeah,
didn't want to keep
It
like
naturally
It kinda
happens.
goes
You
without-
just roll into each other. Okay,
Aye, it
sweet.
goes
Chris,
without, it goes without
Chris,
saying.
Chris hasn't got a sister, you wouldn't understand.
You've not got a twin sister.
No,
you would
you're
never
I
right.
do
understand.
have a question.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
So we've been having this conversation with Sobra. What's Barry Smith been doing all of this time?
Well, he's been eating at the burned mole rat, and other than that, he's just been pretty much listening. He nods and agrees. He's like, he feels like his only opportunity to actually survive is to stay with you guys because he's just a common criminal from Tucson.
Okay.
What does he offer us? Like, we're not just taking on strays. Like,
Wasn't he the one that chatted me up and then promised something? So isn't
that was the other guy that
that-
fucked off.
Yeah.
fair enough.
That was the Wildcats guy.
He looks in his pockets and he produces 2 bottle caps. This is about all I have.
Wawa.
You keep a hold of that, mate. You need that more than we do. I'm just trying to wondering if you can actually offer us anything. Do you have any skills?
Oh, yeah. I'm quite sneaky because I used to pickpocket and everything in Tucson. I know my way around locks, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, you might be of some use to us then.
Absolutely. I'll pull my weight. You guys will keep me safe anyway, and I need to get to this place because, well, Tucson will probably be my end if I return there. Any more questions or things you want to do?
No, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna try and find Lelouch in the morning, yeah?
Okay. So everyone's
And
going.
I nudge him in the ribs before we go to bed, and I go, "What do you think of robots?"
Who is he asking?
I'm asking the guy who wants to join our party, fucking sub.
Barry or Sobra?
Barry.
Barry, sure.
So you're poking Barry and you're asking, what do you think of robots?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen that much in Tucson. There used to be a lot more before the Legion took over.
Right. Okay. Good. That's an opinion. I would keep that to yourself, mate. Just so you know.
How
Just
so?
wanted to test you. Do you know what I mean? And then
No.
I do like a spud thing with him that he can't follow. Like I'm just adding more to the handshake as we go, so that he's just like, all right, okay.
I'm gonna just float on by past these two and just give them both a tiny little pat on the top of the head.
With
And
your
one
paws
eye
up.
never leaves them as I move around the camp and just look for.
Wait, one eye is
poisonous
never
lizards and
leaving
stuff.
Chris and Barry, or
Yeah.
Correct.
okay. All right. So everyone's going to bed then.
Mhm.
Martin, you may roll me 1d20.
Okay.
No, what?
Done.
Forgot where the dice are here.
Yeah, I forgot where the dice are. Fudge.
You can just do one random skill from
Yeah,
your
we
Oh,
don't-
character
Because
sheet.
you know what it is? You need to install the dice tray extension in Foundry.
okay. So if I
okay,
just roll,
good to know.
Yeah, you need
so if
the
I just roll anything,
Mhm.
okay. So if I just roll
Yeah.
anything, that'll work, right? Okay.
But 1d20.
Just one. Okay.
Just want a d20. So you rolled a 3.
3.
Okay, a tree. You're in luck because I have a desert environment table. And-
Ooh.
As the night passes, you guys didn't build any shelter, right? You just got beds, but you haven't
No,
built
it
tents.
was. Oh yeah, that's right. It was tier 2, so we did a
Yeah.
cooking fire
So-
and comfortable beds. Yeah.
In the middle of night, suddenly it starts thundering, and large clouds loom over your campsite.
Oh, it's a rad storm.
Now- Before you know it, there isn't radiation dripping coming from the ground, but instead there's refreshing water dropping from the ground.
Clean water.
Yeah, clean water is raining down upon the campsite. Now everyone's woken up, so you didn't get 8 hours of sleep yet.
Okay.
Um,
we don't have the well
But you may use
yet.
this to your advantage to refill any empty bottle with purified water.
Right. Okay. So I just drank a purified water, so I guess I can just refill that bottle. Yeah. So I'll just put my 4. I've got 2. I gave Remy one as well, didn't I? Aye. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
you've got
Wait,
that
Remy
empty. You can
drank
fill that
the
up.
noodle cup, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
no, I
right.
drank the noodle
Let me
cup.
get soup.
Yeah.
All right. So I didn't give you one then. So I'll back up to 4 purified waters.
Okay.
And then overseer, there's no risk of a flash flood, right? It's just
Not at the moment.
pleasant rain.
It's just pleasant rain at the moment. It isn't too heavy, but enough to fill your bottles if you do spend an hour doing that. Let's say.
Remy's gonna pour out 2 beer and get 2 bottles of water.
You're just pouring them on the soil.
Don't pour them
I
on
couldn't
the
get
soil. I'll
fuck
drink
about the
them.
beer.
Drink them.
You
I'll have
can
a beer.
fucking try and drink. You try and drink them.
You're a fucking loser.
You drink them while I'm pouring them out.
Okay, I'll stick
So there
mine
you go.
down
You
there.
Is
can
there
have.
any way I can store
you can have
water
at
in my
least one.
body?
I
Yes.
believe you have
I don't know
a
how that would
boiler
work.
module.
There's a
Oh
boiler
no, you're not a
module.
normal.
There's a
I know,
but
module
yeah, I
you
don't
can get.
have that. I'm a nanny.
No, you didn't go for
I'd
that.
have to get that, right?
You can add it.
Nanny.
It's a mod
Yeah.
that can be added.
Hmm.
Okay, so next time we have the opportunity to do that, I'm going to add that on, so that way I can help gather water.
Martin, do you
Okay,
have
maybe-
something to store the rainwater dropping down?
No, because I'm not going to empty out all my booze.
Okay.
But can we not, like, scavenge something like an old barrel? Because isn't there, like, crap everywhere in the wasteland?
If you want to go out in the wastes at night, sure.
Is it worth it? Can we carry a whole barrel of water if we get it? Or is
If
that
there
not
actually is a barrel in the desert, yeah.
Well, it doesn't have to be a barrel, but something that, storage.
Yeah, can we
like a
find bottles
plastic
or something?
box.
Yeah.
Yeah, or old bottles.
Spend the luck to say that there was a
Yes.
Yeah.
cola
You can
bottle
spend-
machine.
Change the ambience, so it's like, oh, there's
Yeah.
a barrel there.
You can spend a luck point to add
You
a
spend
detail to
7
a
luck.
scene, as long as it's not game breaking. You can spend a luck
True.
to add a barrel to the scene, probably.
That's fine by me. If you use a luck point, you can actually just start looking
Wait.
around your campsite and you find an empty Vault 85 canteen.
Ooh.
Oh, just a can. Okay, just a canteen, so that'll just get us 1 water, right?
Ah, no.
Yeah.
In this game,
Oh.
Vault Tech canteens do a special thing. They can purify water once per day.
That's sweet.
Okay, that's even better.
So you can put dirty water
I
in,
mean,
and one
I
day
was-
later it's clean
I mean,
water.
I was happy just having like a dirty old barrel, but I mean, if you're gonna give me a magic item, I don't mind. Yeah,
I gave you a magic item by accident, so there you go.
I'll take.
Do you know
That was
what-
totally
do you know
on
what it is,
purpose.
David? In the very first printed version of this game, the Vault
Mhm.
Tech canteen had that property, but they removed it before the final
Okay.
version. But I've always used it because I like it.
That's why, because I thought
You-
it's just
it's
a container to add water into.
Yeah, no,
which
it's not in
purified.
it's not in the final printed version. I think it's in the starter set and it was in
Okay.
the beta version,
Mhm.
but it's not in the final printed version. But I kept it in. I like it.
All right, fine by me.
Wait.
Okay, so you have a
It's not game breaking.
magic
It's
bottle.
It's 1 water per
Nope.
day. It's no game breaking, eh?
Exactly.
I mean,
And
I
you
don't
did-
mind just. I don't mind just
That's
finding the
really
barrel.
important.
It was. Yeah. I mean, whatever.
No, you found
Yeah.
your cantina. I said it, and it's staying that way. Now Sobra Azul also pulls from his pocket a Vault 58 canteen, and he also starts filling it up with water. Barry just raises his head in the air and tries to catch as much drips that come down as he can.
Do you know what I might do?
Um,
I might just drink some
What?
beers and then fill those bottles.
okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink 4
So how many
beers.
beers are you going to drink?
I'm gonna drink 4 beers and fill up 4 more bottles with water. So I'll have 8 purified water.
Okay.
You can't get addicted to alcohol anyway.
Nope, I've
so
got
you
party boy.
No, he can't.
Shit, like,
And I
Shit
heal.
bag.
I heal from drinking alcohol as well because I'm party boy. I actually heal
shit
hit
bag.
points.
All right, so let's say it was around 3 in the morning when the rain started to drop. So you had 2 hours of sleep, but you spend an hour collecting water, and generally your sleep has been broken. So you still need a lot of rest before actually
Now, this
leaving the camp.
are you saying that this is purified water? Are we actually getting clean water from this?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep,
Nice.
it's purified water because the rains. I mean, the clouds pretty much purify it, I believe. Okay. So you're gonna have to sleep again for 8 hours because your sleep has been broken.
Yeah, we have to get 8 hours uninterrupted, don't we?
Yeah.
That's
8
fine.
hours uninterrupted.
That's fine. I want the
So
I
that
want the well
means-
rested. So
You guys will be leaving at 11 in the morning.
it's fine.
Okay. So the day continues, and sadly this background is only at night, so I can't really do much about that. So
That's okay.
it'll just be theater of mind. But eventually the day breaks, and we're at the new start of a new day. You guys want to head out into the desert?
Going to use my theater of the mind to decide that it is not a desert, but instead a bustling
A tropical
shopping
paradise.
mall.
A tropical paradise.
Yeah.
All right, so we're back on the map. It'll take you guys 10 hours and a half to get to the mission San Javier. And it's difficult terrain, so this is just in bird's flight to get there. It'll probably take at least a day to actually get there.
Mhm.
A full day of walking.
So we're gonna need to do a food and drink again for the day.
Yeah.
I'm doing mine
Now,
now. I'm just gonna
you
get
can-
rid of the noodle cup because that's food and
All
water.
right.
Can we scavenge for food?
Yes,
Yep, you can scavenge during the travel.
So there's scavenge and there's also forage. There's a foraging table.
Yeah.
Have you got
Well,
that handy?
Yeah, I'm talking about
that's the
foraging
word.
at least.
Yeah,
So,
give me
if you
forage.
were to walk for about 12 hours, you guys would get around here, that area, halfway, because of all the difficult environments and everything.
Okay.
Now we're gonna have a check to see how much the difficulty will be to travel there. So, are the travelers unfamiliar with the area or final destination? You guys are. Even Sobra still never has been there; just knows about it.
One no.
So, difficulty 1.
Yep.
Is I don't need to raise the time because it's difficult terrain. I just raised the difficulty. I notice.
That's right. Yeah. We can
Yeah,
choose
so
to
it's
go
just-
fast, normal, or cautious, and
Yeah.
so we get to decide the speed.
Let's say on normal you would get halfway
Mhm.
after a day, and on fast you would get there at the end of the day. So
Fast
what's
just-
the difficulty you want to go?
Fast just gives us a higher complication range, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think we should go fast.
Is there a reason for us to go fast?
To get there
It's just
in one
because
day.
I don't want you guys to get exhausted or hurt. To get out of the desert faster.
Just to get out of the desert faster, to get there in one day, yeah. I mean, the complication, if we get complications, we're still going to get there, we just might have a nice wee fight on the way.
Mhm.
I think we should travel
Or an
fast.
All right,
To double the speed that we get there,
Okay,
get there in
so-
one day.
sounds good. Now, so you are unfamiliar with the area. Difficulty 1.
Mhm.
Is the destination blocked by difficult terrain? It's a desert, so it is difficult terrain. Difficulty 2. Is the destination controlled by a hostile faction? No, the Legion is here, so this, and you know that La Luz is there, so that's
Friendly
nothing.
faction, so that's nothing.
Is the destination over days travel away? No, it isn't, because you're going to be rushing. Does the destination have a recognizable landmark? It actually does, because it's an old Spanish mission.
Mhm.
Has one or more travelers been to the destination before? That would decrease difficulty. They haven't. So it's actually just a difficulty 2 if I follow this chart.
Mhm.
Right, so that wouldn't be too difficult for
And we
you
have
guys.
and again, it's a group role. We have a leader, and then we have people assist.
A leader, a navigator in this case.
A
So one guy's
navigator,
going to be
yeah.
navigating and everyone else will assist.
And what is it? It's on survival, isn't
This
it?
is
Endurance survival, yeah.
That's you, Remy, yeah?
Yeah, that's my remit.
Aye. You take the lead, and we'll do the
Um,
assists then.
Right, okay.
Before you do anything,
Remy's
Chris,
taking
before you,
the
whoa,
lead.
before you do anything, you can't. If this is just like the Winter Atom rules, you can't spend action points to get extra dice, but you can spend action points to decrease the difficulty. Am I right, David?
I believe so.
4 action. What difficulty is it currently? 2.
Difficulty 2, surprisingly enough.
I think if you spend 2 action points, you can reduce the difficulty by 1. I think if it's the same as Winter Atom.
Right, go ahead and do whatever you want with the action points. What do I need to click?
So roll a third dice then.
How much do you want to decrease the difficulty?
1.
Survival.
1,
Is
alright.
that 2 action points? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright,
Alright.
so
Dice, Chris.
next, Chris, you may roll endurance survival for the group test.
No, it's no 3 dice. Sorry, it's difficulty is reduced. It's 2 dice. There's his 2 successes, and we're on difficulty 1, so he gains an action point, and we've got our assists.
Gains an action point. Yeah, everyone else can assist.
Right, so we're doing survival, and you can do survival on what you can do it on whatever you want if you can justify it.
Yeah, for example, Mr. Handy, this is one of the examples in the book, with an extensive digital map, could assist with an intelligence survival. So, Birdie, you just memorized the map. You can actually do that.
I'm going to do agility survival using my agility and nimbleness
Alright.
to avoid any hazards and to find the hazards. So I'm going to roll 1
have a
dice on
success.
agility survival. It's an action point.
So, Birdie's got a success. Oliver's got a success. Martin, now we just need you to roll.
Okay, what am I rolling? Sorry.
Level, whatever you want.
Endurance
yeah,
survival.
survival, and then what do you
Anything.
want?
Oh.
Yeah. As long as you can justify it.
Yeah, I'll just do a straight one. Do we need anything, or have you guys succeeded already?
We've succeeded
anyway?
already.
We
mate.
already
in fact,
succeeded.
In fact, we've got
Yeah.
maximum
I won't
action
roll
points,
then.
so don't bother rolling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
because you
otherwise
can just get a complication. Yeah,
I'll get it. That's fine.
quite right. Mate,
All
Quite
right.
right.
So, you start walking towards the mission. Now, Birdie, you said you wanted to forage, right?
Yeah, just make sure these guys have food.
Okay. If you want to do a foraging, that's perfect, but it will take around an hour during your travel extra to get here.
That's fine.
I mean, it will take
Okay.
around an hour to actually focus on the foraging. Is that still something you want to do?
No, I'll defer to the group because they're the ones that have to eat. I don't have to eat.
Yeah, we're quite low on food. I
You
think.
guys gonna be okay?
No, I think foraging is a good idea.
All right.
Okay. Then you may roll an endurance survival difficulty 1.
Is it group?
No.
2 d20s, Birdie?
Oh, it's 2d20s.
No, it's just everyone can forage
Oh,
individually.
Everybody makes an individual. Was it survival intelligence?
I find nothing. I reroll. I'm gonna reroll.
Do I get something for having the dog?
Hey! Two.
Dog-
Can we
the
do it on
dog is
perception
an
actually?
extra. Open it out.
Hold on. Martin, I believe the dog can lower your
Yeah.
check.
I think they can sniff stuff out.
Yeah, which will, it just makes it difficult.
So
to zero
Oliver
for
gets
you, I think.
success. Yeah. So Birdie succeeds, Martin succeeds, and Oliver succeeds. Chris, do you want to forage during your travel or not?
No foraging for me.
Okay, now everyone who succeeded, what's your survival rating?
But,
Birdie's got a
how many
2,
points?
I believe.
2.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah, same
Mhm,
for me.
two.
Okay, everyone's got 2. That means both of you may roll 2 d20s to see which items you actually find in the wilds. And I'll just quickly look for my flow chart for this.
14 and an 18.
All right, I'm just gonna roll survival
32.
again, just to use those two d20s.
Yeah, just roll whatever. So,
32 for me, David.
oh wait, that's my Nuka-Cola chart that I rolled, that I added to the chat. Never mind, it's this. Alright, let's see what you guys get. So,
Oh, so it's individual. So a 14 and an 18. So 14 is a glowing fungus, and then 18 is a hub flower.
alright, so you're going to get a hub flower and a glowing fungus. Going to add that to your inventory.
Thank you.
I have a 4 and a 19.
Okay,
That is a carrot
seconds.
and a hub flower.
Get a carrot.
Consumables. Glowing fungus. It's gonna be the brain fungus item. I'm gonna change the item because some reason Modifius didn't add all the items that they put on the chart
Yeah.
to the actual item.
They're not. I mean, great. Listen, Modifius, if you're watching, fantastic role-playing game you've made here, but your rules are fucking all over the place in the books. Like, we need a revised
So-
edition of the rules. We really need a revised edition of the rules. We need to clean it up. It's a mess.
And hub flower. There we go, hub flower. So you get a hub flower and glowing brain fungus.
Okay.
Glowing fungus, not brain fungus. Glowing fungus. Next, Birdie. What did you get from the chart?
4 and a 19.
So that's
Carrot
carrot
and a hub flower.
and hub flower as well. Gonna be adding those to your inventory. You're gonna get a flower. Now I believe you can't use the hub flower to eat, but you can use it to make chems, if
Yeah.
I'm correct.
The brain fungus is used in
Oh,
main
okay.
tats.
So a carrot. You somehow find a carrot in the desert. Okay, and then Martin. Next, a 17. So that's a mute fruit.
Nice.
And a 13. That's razor grain. You're getting food from that. Just gonna add that to your
Both
inventory.
plantable as well.
So mute fruit
mute
what was the
fruit.
other one?
And I'm adding it to your inventory.
Oh, okay. I was gonna do
Razor
it, but you
green.
can do it.
Razor grain.
Razor green's pretty much.
There we go. Yeah. Okay, so you spend an hour during your travel to actually scavenge for food. Now you continue onwards, and at some point you notice a cave in the distance, and there's a few fires burning out of the cave, at the outside of the cave.
I'm gonna say to whatever is, I forget his name. I'm gonna say, is that the camp there? Do you think, or are we not far enough yet?
No, this
Aye.
isn't the mission, but
Should we go and see
I
what
think
that is?
someone might live there.
Let's go and investigate it. Should we sneak up to it?
You guys want to investigate?
I want to investigate.
We're gonna be sneaky.
Let's sneaky up to it.
Okay. You may all roll a group sneak test, and I'm gonna change the map.
Yeah. A group sneak test, right? So that's
Difficulty 3.
Sneak is agility, isn't it? I've got 9
Yep.
and
Mhm.
2 on this. So I could lead
I
this.
got 2 successes, mate.
So
You've already got
Remy's
two
already
successes.
started to lead it.
Very nice, right? Okay, so I'll do my assist.
I don't help at all.
We've got 2 successes already,
You're
though.
the best.
Martin, give us a sneak assist.
I should
Is that
roll
just,
your...
that's just
No, you
one
done it.
dice?
Nice,
done it.
yeah.
You've done it. Done it. You've already done it.
Oh, he's done it. Yeah,
I'm
you've
just
already
saying
done
that
it.
you're the
Ah,
best.
yeah. So we got
Alright.
the 2.
Oh, okay. Lead up.
Yeah, you need a 3.
Oh, we needed 3.
Yeah, I
Alright,
said
you want
3.
me-
You gotta do it, Samson.
Uh,
Buddha.
I'll spend a luck point to re-roll mine then.
Would you not want me to do mine, and that
you
might
haven't
give
rolled.
you one? Yeah, I know, but I said I can roll if you want me to.
Oh no, I've not rolled.
No,
I
no,
haven't
it
rolled.
says
okay.
you have.
Yeah,
it
you-
says
Who's
Martin's
rolled?
rolled.
You've rolled, I didn't.
It,
Right,
it's
hold on.
just
Alright.
I've just lost my character sheet.
maybe he was rolling in your sheet.
Nah, I must have clicked something when I was trying to change the thing.
Okay,
Hang on.
so Martin's got a 6 this.
No, because I just rolled that and it said Martin.
You're rolling on
Oh,
Martin. You're
I'm rolling as
on
Martin.
Yeah,
for some
see,
reason.
I've not rolled.
My rolls
I'm
are
gonna
coming
roll
up
It's
as
this.
not my
Martin.
fault that he's
Mine-
rolling on your fucking sheet.
I'm rolling on brew. So if it says
This is
brew,
why
that's
we-
me.
This is why we don't share passwords, guys.
Yeah.
This is why we don't share passwords.
I mean, it was just for my OnlyFans because he was gonna be my pimp.
Don't know why that's
but
saying-
it's gone
Wait,
wrong
so
now.
Samson is rolling for Martin, and Martin's rolling
I'm-
for Brew.
I'm signed in
Can't
as me
believe it.
though.
Sounds right.
I'm
It's
signed
been
in as
hacked,
me.
Guys. This is what
Did
happened.
you select Martin's character?
Maybe I clicked the token. I don't know. I don't think so. I wasn't.
Try again by
You've
clicking
been
your
cat-
token.
Have you been catfishing people for me?
I said Oliver that time.
Yeah, now it's Oliver. Okay. Now, Martin, since you're assisting, you just need 1 d20, not 2. So you
Okay.
can try again.
Can I
And I
just take one of them away
This one.
and take the 18?
if we
Oh, if
take,
you wanna
take
take
the
the
18,
18.
then we fail, yeah.
You take the
Oh,
18
right.
to fail, yeah.
Okay, I'll
You
re-roll it then.
Fail. But as I
No,
said,
wait,
there were
he's re-rolling.
fires around the
Wait,
city.
he's re-rolling. He's re-rolling.
Okay. Okay.
And if I can figure it out, oh no, hold on. Let's see who it comes as today.
Brew.
Brew, 19, fail.
Fail.
Okay. You guys approach the cave, and there's a few like braziers of flames at the entrance.
Okay.
And behind the flames, you can hear the skittering of rat scorpions. They are alerted to your presence, but
Okay.
they don't dare to move further from the fires, so they're pretty much stuck to their nests. Now, at the exit of the cave, you notice a dead rat scorpion, which is laying on its back, and well, that's pretty much all the info I'm giving at the moment.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I've got any grenades, because I've got grenades listed in my weapons, but I don't think I have any.
No, I think you wasted them all.
I think I've used them all. I used them on the mole rats, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, use them on the mole rat nest,
how-
exactly.
how far away from the scorpions are we currently? Like, zones
Let's
wise?
say 2 zones.
2 zones, so long
But they
range.
don't dare to move out of the cave because of the fires.
Okay.
So someone must have lit those.
Oh, I've not got any 45 ammo. Shit. Anybody got any 45
Shit
ammo?
bag. No.
Did
Okay.
I give you some of mine? I thought I gave you loads of mine
Must have used it.
previously, didn't
I am
I?
going. It's okay. I've got a plan.
I've got 3 left. That's it.
I know.
3
Save them.
bullets.
I've got a plan. So I'm going to spend 6 action points,
Okay.
and I'm
What's
going to roll
happening?
max dice. 6 successes and a complication.
You may first roll your damage.
I'm going to re-roll the complication.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Perfect.
7
So
successes.
you
My
get
luck's down to 3.
7 success. So
So I would have needed.
you're back
if it was
full
long-
up.
I would needed. No, because I would have needed at least 3 successes to hit him, because there's 2
Okay.
zones out of
Yeah.
my max range. So yeah, 3.
I'm just gonna add another rat scorpion here in the back
Okay.
for visual reference.
And now, where do I roll the damage about?
If you
Just go to
It's
the
the
weapons.
vault
there's a damage
boy.
button, isn't there?
dice,
Yeah. What's my fire rate on this gun? Hang on. Fire rate doesn't. Fire rate is 2, so I'm gonna pop in another 2 bullets
okay,
for
5
5
damage, and you hit the head, as I see.
Mm-hmm.
So the head, 5 damage.
5 damage to the
Eight
head.
spots. Right. It takes damage. Just not saying how much. And as you hit the rat scorpion, it starts to retreat and skitter deeper into its den. The fires are still there and the rat scorpions aren't visible anymore, but you did damage it.
Okay. So I will scavenge this one.
Okay.
Endurance survival.
You may do. Actually, you may do a perception medicine.
Hmm.
Difficulty 2.
Okay. Spending 3 action points. There you go.
Okay, you start investigating that rat scorpion. You have a feeling that most of the valuable meat has already been removed from its corpse. And you also discover that its poison has been removed and drained.
Okay. So, what do you think, guys? Should we put the fires out and let them come to us, or we just go in after them? It's free XP, is the way I see it.
Can you do
You got no
something with their
bullets?
little bodies?
Yeah, I mean,
You gonna look at them, are you?
we can eat them. We can eat rad scorpion meat, and the stinger can be sold. The poison is used for making antivenom. So we can sell the stingers.
It gives you rare materials if an effect is rolled, so that
Also
means
gives
the
you
poison.
Yeah, also gives you the rare materials. Yeah.
And there's a potential to also get an egg. So you get meat, an egg, or rare materials.
Let's
What's-
fuck them up.
What's easier for the games
Okay.
master? Us going into the cave or them coming out?
It's easier you going in.
Let's go in then, boys. Let's go in.
fuck them up.
Let's go.
Okay.
And Samson stands at the door and says, "Leroy."
Yep.
Yeah.
Now I keep
Nope.
keep,
And,
keep
Hold on
those-
a second.
keep your free
Can
bullets
we-
for your
Can
assault
we
rifle.
see them?
Keep your assault rifle
No, they
bullets,
did-
Martin, because I've got shotgun
They went
shells.
deeper into the
Did they
dark.
crawl back in? They went
They
deeper
crawled
in.
back in. Before you guys move in, Sobra still pulls out his 10mm pistol that he managed to get out of the camp. Now, Barry, he doesn't have anything. Anyone's got something for me?
Yeah, I will give him. I've not got any bullets.
give him the
for
shit
that.
stick.
You guys gave him a combat knife last time. I remember that. No, a tire iron. You gave him a tire iron.
There you go. He's got a tire iron.
Give him the stick. Give
Got a tire
him
iron?
the stick.
I have a switchblade.
I'll keep the tire iron in that case.
I will give you a warm pat on the back.
I'll give you some kind encouragement.
Okay.
Some enthusiastic
I
encouragement.
have a little bit of human armor.
Oh, do
Do,
you?
do we want to give him a little bit of human armor?
Yeah, stick it on him. What have you
Yeah,
got?
I have a
That's-
raider left leg and a sturdy raider right arm.
Oh, get them on him.
Okay, give me
I
that,
don't know if
please.
that's enough to help him. Okay,
All right.
there we go. I'll
I'm
He's
just
drop
gonna
it.
wear it, and I'm gonna remove that from your inventory.
Okay, thank you.
So,
I get my shotgun ready.
Raider, left leg, and sturdy Raider right arm. So he's got armor now. And that's a 2 on his right arm. It's a 1 on his left leg. Okay, he's got some stuff now, thanks to you.
Now, as soon as we enter the cave, like when the scene switches to the new scene, David, I'm going to take a psycho.
Okay, great. So we move into the cave. I'm just gonna grab these, everyone here again, and we're going to the next scene. Battle maps, Sacred Cave. There we go.
I'm gonna inject Delilah with Psycho 2.
Is that gonna make me any better?
Yeah, you're gonna be the best.
Psycho gives you
I'm
plus
not actually
2.
gonna do that. That
It
was a
gives-
joke. That was a
Psycho's
joke.
great for a fight, Martin. It gives you plus 2 damage on all attacks and plus 3 physical damage resistance to all areas. It means you hit harder and you're harder to hit.
But can't you get addicted to it? Isn't that
Yeah,
the...
but haven't you got the have you not got the perk?
You got Party Boy.
No, it's not Party Boy. It's Chem resistant. I think it's called.
I think that's you, isn't it? I've got
I've got it
one,
at
I
rank
think.
1. At rank 1, you roll 1 fewer DC when determined if you become addicted to Chem. So I've not got the second rank where I can't get addicted yet, but I've got the first rank where it's harder to get addicted.
Yeah, I've just got the party girl thing, so it's just alcohol that I can't get addicted to.
Okay, well I'm slamming a
Okay,
psycho.
so-
I don't mind taking drugs.
Slam a psycho.
You
It's
guys
good.
enter the cave,
Yeah, take a psycho, Martin. It's good.
and you don't. Okay, great. So both of you take a psycho. Right.
I'm also
you guys
taking.
enter the cave.
I'm also taking a jet.
Okay.
Taking a psycho
How long does a
and
jet last?
A jet is
This is a lot for scorpions, guys.
jet is brief. So what does that mean?
Okay,
1 round.
I think it's like a 1 round, yeah. And you enter the cave and you don't see any scorpions yet. You do hear skittering deeper inside of the
Okay.
cave, but you don't see them yet.
Okay, so I don't take the jet until I see them then.
Okay.
Okay.
You can move along as you want.
I see them. I take my
Yeah.
jet.
And there's one which has been wounded thanks to you.
Right. How far away are they? How many zones?
I'm gonna reveal the zones and then we'll start combat when you ever desire.
Sweet. So I slam my
I'll push
jet.
forward a little bit just to get a better look.
There we go.
The jet into your ass.
Okay, everyone position at the places where you wanna go before we start.
6. I'm just checking the range on this. Aye, it's
Does
cool.
anyone? Is everyone okay for bullets then? Because yeah,
I'm gonna use my shotgun in here. I'm okay.
okay. Because what do you need? The shotgun shells? Because I've got 12, and I don't think I use the shotgun
I've-
right.
I've
I've
got
been
it.
using my.
I should have enough for now, so I'm going to initiate the combat then, and I get.
Okay.
So which one? This is the injured
Oliver
one.
gets the first free attack
Is that the injured one? Yeah.
because
Okay, so I'm going to attack it.
wait, this one's the injured one.
Yeah, I'm going to attack it.
This one. Okay.
Double barrel shotgun. I'm going to spend 1 action point.
Yep.
No, I'm not going to spend the
Begin
1 action point.
combats.
Hang on, I'm not going to
For some reason, I added the environmental rocks to the turn order.
So that's 3 successes, so I gain 2 action points. That's what I wanted to do, right?
Okay.
So I can get some damage on that. I don't think it has a fire rate, the double barrel shotgun, does it?
I believe it's
Fire rate 0.
Let me
yeah.
check the fire rate. 0, yeah. Okay, but you did generate an action point, 2 action points, or did you already add them?
Yeah, I did
I
them.
don't think you did.
So
Okay,
That's 2 piercing and spread and vicious. So it's 5
Okay,
damage
so-
with 2 piercing and spread.
okay. Spread, so that means the effects travel to the other NPC, the other
Another body part.
scorpion, right?
No,
Another body part, yeah. Okay.
You're thinking of burst.
So it's also 2 piercing, and it's the same amount of damage?
And I just roll another body part, so I just want a d20, yeah.
Okay. You can do an unarmed strike to see which body part you hit.
So right arm.
The right arm and the head.
So it was the head and
So
the right
piercing
arm.
2 and 5 damage. You do some damage, but I'm not gonna tell you how much. It doesn't look
What?
bloodied yet.
Okay. So I'm going to spend 1 action point for an extra major action. Because I've took jet.
Okay.
That means it only cost me 1. But things have disappeared on the map for me, David.
Okay.
Tokens have disappeared. I see it all blank.
I'm gonna.
Oh.
They're the other back.
How about now?
Yep, but I've got 2
I'm
tokens.
just gonna.
So, I'm now going to... I've spent 1 action point to take another attack, and I don't
There
have an
we go.
increased difficulty, so I'm going to shoot the other one. Shoot the same one.
Okay.
And I don't need to spend action points. 2 successes.
Shoot.
Only need 1, so so that's a third
Only
action
just
point.
1 exactly.
Yep. So damage. 5. 1, 2, 3. I have 5, and it
5,
spreads.
2 piercing, and 2 spread.
So it
Okay, so
spreads
it's the
to one
same
body
amount of
part.
damage.
So I need another body part.
It starts looking bloodied.
So it hits the head on the second body, so that's left leg and
Yep.
head.
Okay.
And that's me.
Okay, it starts looking bloodied, so it's halfway, but it didn't take any critical hits. Next up, it's Delilah's turn.
Doesn't Oliver go again because he initiated?
Oh yeah,
the blah,
true.
blah,
Yeah,
blah?
he initiated.
Yeah,
the
you're
ball.
right.
Go again.
That's just my initiating the combat. I get to go again. You are right, Martin. So it's more of the same, please. 1 success.
Sure, go
I
ahead.
just really hopped up on that jet.
I'll still get the jet for the look at that. Wow. Right, hang on. What's
That's the drugs.
yeah? So I'm going to spend 1 luck and re-roll 3 of them. And get 5 damage. No spreads, no vicious, so just 5.
That's still a
Okay,
good
5
reroll.
damage.
Yep, and then I spend an action
On
point
the
and attack again.
Left arm. Okay. I'm gonna remove the rocks from the turn order because that's just ridiculous.
I'll spend
They're
my
there
luck.
to block
I'm-
your entrance.
I'm
pretty
spending
much.
my luck to get rid of the complication.
Okay.
So I've got 4 successes.
Perfect.
For 4 damage with spread
4 damage.
and 2 piercing.
Okay, 4 spreads. You. Let me calculate this. Yeah, you kill it.
Nice.
You completely destroy the first rat scorpion. And now it's Delilah's turn.
Oh, do you know what we forgot to do, David?
Uh,
I forgot to add
What?
3. I forgot to add 2 damage dice to each of those attacks.
That's
Oh,
what it
yeah.
was.
But
So-
you wouldn't have killed him until this turn,
You sure?
I
Okay.
believe.
Okay, that's fine then.
But let's keep that in mind for the next
Saying
attack.
that, 2 damage dice can be potentially 4 more damage each attack.
True, you might have killed him 1 turn earlier.
So
Yeah.
can I take my last attack on the other Rad Scorpion then?
Alright, I'm gonna
Thank you.
leave something for the rest.
No.
went into this whole cave.
I still can't see. You need to give me my token sight again.
That's so strange.
It's when it switches to
can you
someone
see
else's
the other
turn.
players?
I see it now, right? So I'm going to attack the one with my last attack.
What does everyone else see when it's Oliver's turn?
I see all of us in a hallway with some bones.
Okay, but you don't see
So I
Oliver
don't see
and
the others.
No, you
I
are
can only see
all the way
Oliver.
down here.
I'm going
guess
to look if
I
I
can
can give you vision of everyone.
I can see everyone.
Okay, that's
No,
weird.
you can see me, you can see your dog, and you
Yeah.
can see
I
our
forgot to. I
companions.
forgot to add
but
2
the
dice
other
to
two,
that.
The other two went off the party over here, so they did.
Then
Way down here.
go ahead
lad.
and add them.
I can see the big, massive scorpion thing.
So, David, that's 10
Yeah.
damage spreading to 2 body parts.
What?
Oh, I can see everybody now.
For 10 damage and 4 piercing, right?
10 damage spreading
That's-
to... No, yeah, 4 piercing. 10 damage with 4 piercing spreading to 2 body parts. I might check the rules.
No,
It
you guys
might,
can just stay outside the cave.
it might just be the effects that hit on the other body part. I'm going to quickly check the rules on that.
Yeah, you do that while I give everyone vision of each other's token, because
Combat.
it'd be pretty
I
stupid.
can see everybody now.
Okay. And I'm just gonna...
Spread. For each effect rolled, attack inflicts 1 additional hit on the target. Each additional hit inflicts half the rolled damage rolled down. Rounded down,
Half,
so it's half.
okay.
Yeah.
So it's 15.
It's 10 to the first body part, and then it's 5
Yeah,
to the
and then
second body
then
part,
5.
and then 5 to the third body part. Remember, it's spread into 2 body parts.
Okay,
So you'll need unarmed
So-
attacks for the locations, right?
so the torso takes 10 damage, 9 damage.
And then the right leg and the torso. And
Torso's bleeding.
remember, I've
Right
got
leg
I've
and
got
the
I've got
torso.
I've got the piercing 2, so I am getting through some armor as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly. It's close to death, but it hasn't been killed yet.
Nice. That is a good first round, guys. Now come and clean up.
That's an amazing first round.
All yours, guys. All yours.
Okay. And then Remy. Right, Chris, you should be able to see the other players as well, like
I do now.
Okay.
Oliver's character and such. Next up, it's Delilah's turn.
Now I can't see mine
Now
now,
I-
David. When that
now-
happens, when it switches to hard
I
turn,
can't- yeah, I
see
can-
her.
Strange.
I could see stuff a minute ago and now I can't, but I guess it doesn't matter. It'll work when I move,
As long as
right?
you can see your own, yeah, it's all that matters.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
We're
I
getting.
mean,
That's what's
I
happening. We're getting.
guess.
When it's your turn, we're getting your vision. That's what's happening.
Yeah, now I
Mhm.
can see everything. Well, I guess I can only really get to the next zone, right?
Yeah, but you can go anywhere within that next
Yep.
zone.
Yep, you can move all the way up here.
Okay, I'll do that.
And I think
well,
you-
there's only like one.
And you've got a combat rifle, don't you?
I've got a few guns now. Yeah, I think I've got a
Combat rifle's
I've got
medium
all the
range.
guns.
You want to hit him from medium range.
I've got a double barrel shotgun, bull barrel pipe gun, I've got all the guns.
Nice.
So,
Every
which
Pull out your medium
got all
range
the
gun.
guns.
I think the combat rifle's
All the
medium
guns.
range.
Okay, I don't think I've got a combat rifle. Is that the
Have you-
shotgun?
Have you not got anything that's medium range? Nah, I don't think you do.
Close quarters? No. No, mine all say close quarters.
Yeah, you. Close quarters just means you
Apart
need.
from
yeah.
the shotgun.
So just use anything. You're going to have
So-
2 difficulty because you're 1 away.
Okay. I guess I'll use the
Shot-
pipe revolver, right? Oh, well, I'll use the shotgun. I guess that's
shotgun
most
does
powerful
more.
one.
Yeah, it does more damage. Yeah.
Okay, let me roll the thing.
Full action
Some
points.
dice.
Yeah, we've got full action points.
I got 2 successes.
Oh,
Awesome.
boom! That's
Roll
what
your
you need.
damage.
That's all you need.
and
Happy days.
hold on, and then And then I get something extra because of the drugs, right? Do I get 2 more points of damage?
Yeah, you add 2 damage dice to this.
True.
So I need to click the add button, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And then, okay.
Where'd you get synth armor again, Oliver?
I can't remember. I bought it. No, I found it. Remember, it was a random
You
find.
found it, yeah.
Yeah. I
True.
found it and then modded it.
Okay, Martin. How would
Spread.
you like to destroy the last one?
Wow.
Just I don't want to explain too much because I guess we're trying to eat it, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess, yeah, so I don't want to explain. I want it to, like, gently get carved up into manageable chunks. That's how I
Okay.
try to hit it. Yep.
So you shoot it up into manageable chunks,
Mhm.
and it's dead for now.
Nice.
I mean, it is dead. It is
For
dead.
now.
That's what you need to
Yeah, what do you mean for now?
For now.
No, it's dead. It's dead.
Good.
With that,
Okay.
we end combat, and there's 2 dead rat scorpions. Here you hear a lot more skittering further down the cave.
Oh, I'm going after them.
You don't want to butcher them first? Get everyone of the group together?
Sure.
say, maybe
Sure.
we
We'll do the
should-
butchery first then.
Let's get Sobra and Barry down here
Yeah,
and
get
Chris
them
down
down
here.
here. We'll do a group test on the
And Bert-
butchery.
And Birdie, if you, like, fry it with your flame gun, is not radioactive, right? Is that something?
We have to
We'll
cook
need to
it.
build a cooking station
I
for
do
that,
Yeah,
yeah.
we can cook
Yeah,
it.
you have to cook it.
Okay.
Okay, so who's doing the butchering?
Remember, Edna runs on
skill is
nuclear
that?
power, so if we were to cook it with her flamethrower, it would be radiated.
Okay.
So
Can we
who's-
put, like, an easy bake oven in her? Like, so that we can cook
We
food
should.
when she's, like,
No,
walking
but there's a
around?
module that cleans water in her.
Oh.
So what are we
at some
doing?
point.
Survival.
Yeah.
It's an
Yeah,
endurance
it's
survival
not
difficulty
first.
1 for each individual rat scorpion.
Oh, survival. 4 successes!
Let's just say you managed
You
to
need to
butcher
calm
both.
down, Oliver.
Okay, Oliver, you may roll 4d6s. So 4 damage die.
How do I do that?
Just do an unarmed strike, that's what I usually do.
Well, my tomahawk is 4 damage dice, so I'll use that. 2.
Okay,
2 effects.
so 2. You generate 2 rat scorpion meat and
Nice.
either 2 rare material or 1 rat scorpion egg. Which do you want?
Take the rare material. 2 rare material.
2 rare materials. Okay. Adding everything to your inventory again.
Are you doing it for me? Thank you.
Yeah, I've got all the stuff in my modules, so
Yeah, well, I
just
keep,
drag and drop.
I keep the rare materials down in the I've got a miscellaneous section for that.
So that's 2 rat scorpion meat. And then a rare material. You can add the rare material yourself if you want.
Okay.
Okay. So, deeper into the cave, you hear more skittering.
2 seconds, I'm going after them.
What is everyone else doing? So, Remy, Edna, and Delilah, you also hear the skittering. Do you join in?
Oh,
I'm
guys!
not gonna let him run off by himself.
I'm getting a bone
I think-
for Brew. That's what I'm doing.
So,
I'm gonna
Brew
give her
picks
a
up
big
a bone. A human
Yeah.
bone. Perfect.
Well, she can choose whatever bone she wants. Yeah.
I've still
I'm
got
trying
plenty.
to position myself so that I can see everyone.
Okay.
Guys, let's go!
So, Delilah's playing in the bone pit.
Guys,
what's
this way,
Remy
I can,
doing,
I can
Chris?
hear more. Remy, come on.
I'll let you go ahead, mate, because you did it all the last time. You
I
do
would
it
still
all
like
again
some
this time.
backup. I would still like some backup. Right, Edna, come with me.
I'll back you up. I'll back you up.
Cheers,
Don't
big
worry.
fella. Cheers, farmer
You
boy.
like you
I'm
want
definitely gonna follow now because I don't trust
you want someone to peep out the wardrobe at him. That's your job. You just need to watch him do it. That's all he needs.
Edna, you coming to support?
Yes.
What's Delilah doing as these guys are moving deeper into the pit?
Oh no, I do want to check out the bone pile to see if there's any resources there.
There might be
'cause
something.
There
in
might
there,
be like,
yeah.
yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
was gonna do.
Rue can do an other action. Body and other.
Yep. Do you want me to click the other action? Is she gonna
Yeah.
sniff something out? Okay.
Exactly.
Is Sobra following us or is Sobra staying with?
They're all following you.
True.
Rue, do you want to? You can't reroll your
Ooh.
pet, right?
As the pet doesn't have luck. I'm pretty sure Delilah could spend her luck to re-roll for her
Yeah.
pet.
Do you want to reroll
Yeah,
that?
I don't want the dog to die or check on a
No.
bone or anything. Yeah, I'll reroll one dice.
I've used most of my luck already.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
You're
am
just
a
going through it.
I am a meta currency
You're
burner when it comes to
going
RPGs, and I've burned through the meta
okay,
currency
well,
like hell.
it's not a complication at
Not
least.
No, Rue doesn't find anything valuable at all in the pile of bones other than a bone.
Well, that's what we're looking for.
Okay. And does that mean Delilah and Brew also follow the group, or do they stay there?
Yeah, we'll follow. We'll be more behind everything. Well, no, I guess we need to be near my brother because we have a high initiative, don't we? So yeah, we'll run and try and catch up with my brother.
I'll wait a
Okay.
little bit while everybody's catching up. I'll wait. I don't mind.
So Sober, Azul, and Barry aren't going to be last, but they aren't going to be the first either. So they're
So
staying right
my,
in the middle.
My
with
jet
everyone.
wears off after one round, but I'm still high on psycho. So
Yep.
like fucking hell.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Chris,
I
you also
dangle
follow
a
them?
scorpion stinger in front of him to kind of distract him and slow him down a little bit.
Yes, I will
I
follow.
play pirate
Okay, I'm
swords with
dragging
them.
you along. The skittering becomes louder and louder, Oliver.
Yep. I can hear them. They're close, guys. They're
Did we
close.
get an idea of how many?
I see them. They're right here.
Hold on. Before we move,
Yep.
Delilah, you want to do a perception survival to determine how many there are.
Okay. Hold on.
At least two.
Let me check.
Wait, did I say Delilah? I meant Edna.
Oh, okay. Go
Oh,
for it.
okay.
Edna
I
asked.
thought-
Yeah,
I was
Edna
just
asked
saying.
how much.
I would.
Edna's
Yeah,
not
so
up
you
here
said,
though. She can't see yet.
survival.
No, but she can
I'm
sense.
gonna go off
She
the-
can
the-
pick up the
the
She can
sounds.
listen to
Um,
them.
sound.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's gonna be a
said
difficult to treat
survival-
because it's purely sound.
Okay.
Perception survival.
Are these classed as a mammal, lizard, or insect? Because I have the animal friend thing.
A mutated,
Arachnid.
it's a mutated insect.
Oh.
It's an insect, yeah.
No.
I
To
can
answer your
choose that.
question,
I
So
don't-
you
I
can.
don't
yes.
wanna
So
spend
to answer your question, yes, Martin, your skill works on these.
Okay, I might use that.
All right, Birdie, you don't pick up anything.
So I'm pretty sure a mutated
You can
animal
continue.
still counts as an animal. Okay.
So
well, I see him
Samson
now.
is noticing two. You see two, and
Oh.
as you look further
Samson, slow down.
into the den, hold on again. You're noticing three big scorpions, and then a huge one, an
And?
albino rat scorpion, and an inactive dude of power armor laying at the back of the cave.
Is it a full suit?
Trap.
No, it's
That's a trap.
destroyed. It's just a frame,
It's just a frame.
and it's just laying there on the ground. And you get a feeling that the armor that used to be there has probably been destroyed by the rat scorpions, but there's still a frame there.
armor.
Okay,
Oh,
and with
yes.
that we start battle because one of the rat scorpions charges forwards the moment you reveal yourself.
No, as soon as I see it, I'm firing though. As soon as I see it, I'm firing.
Okay,
So I'm initiating the combat.
Just
I
gonna-
knew they were around the
That's
corner. I'm
everyone.
initiating.
Okay, sounds great. Just gonna add everyone to battle. There we go. This time we're not rolling for rocks or anything. Okay, Oliver, you can begin.
I shall begin then. Oh, I should have spent action points on that. Oh, right, okay. So I'm going to spend my last remaining luck to reroll that. I should have spent action points. got 2 successes though, so again,
Okay.
oh, there's no action point needed and gained because I've got 7. Okay, so I'm gonna roll damage on that bitch. Forgot to add 2. Bear with me.
Yep. So
4.
that makes 6.
4. No, 4 with 2
4
piercing.
piercing.
Oh yeah, because I've
Yeah.
got vicious. It's 6 with 4 piercing.
So that means
On the right
4
leg,
damage on the right leg.
and it
Okay.
spreads to 2 body parts. Half damage on the
Okay.
right arm, and half damage on the head.
And does it also add the piercing then in that case, or just the damage? Because
Just the
I'm not sure
damage.
about that.
I think it's just the damage.
Okay, so then it doesn't go through its armor.
Okay, so I will spend 1 action point and attack again. And this time I'm going to spend 3 action points to roll extra
Okay.
dice. Can't re-roll that
You got
complication
a
though.
complication.
Yep, I can't re-roll
No,
that.
you're wasteful and you lose an additional
So
bullet.
I use an extra ammo, that's fine. Okay, I will
Yeah.
now roll the damage. So that's 4
Or including
with
a
1
spread
spread.
and a piercing.
Oh wait, got to add 2.
Okay, you do some
Forgot about
Yeah.
adding 2, mate.
We keep forgetting about those.
So it's another 2
Okay,
damage.
that's a lot better.
And another spread.
So
Spreads
4
again.
piercing. Okay, so that's 4 damage, and the spread doesn't go through.
Okay.
That's your
and
turn?
I will spend the well, it's my turn again, so I'm going to now attack. Regular
No, it
attack.
isn't your turn.
So it is,
There's something before you in the initiative order.
Didn't I initiate the combat, so I go first? Oh, and then it's
You
whatever's
already did
next.
that.
Yeah, it's got higher. That's right. It's
Yeah.
got a higher thing
Yeah.
than me. Shit.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
So this thing, big white rat scorpion at the back, it dashes forwards, charging forwards. And I'm gonna spend 2 AP to have it do another major action. And I'm gonna spend 3 AP to add 2
Oh, nice.
additional D20s. It's going to roll a complication. Let's say it takes down 1 damage because it bends in the wrong way. It's your armor is 2, right?
My difficulty's 2. My armor's a lot more than 2, mate.
Your difficulty is 2, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 2 AP for me, and now I'm just gonna do his attack.
What body part?
So that's 11 damage
Which body part?
on your right arm.
So my right arm has 7 physical resistance plus 3 from the psycho, so that's 10. So I take 1 damage.
Okay,
and
and that's its turn. That's its turn, and now it's your
Stop.
turn.
Before
Now
he
it's
has
me
50
again.
other rat scorpions come after us.
Here we go. This is on him now. And so 1 success. Do you know what I should be doing here? I should be adding the extra dice, but they don't come off my shells, so I should be adding extra shells back. So that should still be 6.
Okay,
And so that's 7 with
7
spreading
and
3
6.
times.
okay, and 6 piercing.
6 piercing
Okay,
and
so you
spreading
do
3 times.
7 damage on the beasts.
And then I spend an action point to shoot again.
And you inflict an injury.
Nice.
So it's on its right arm.
Right, okay.
It's got an injury there.
Do you know what? And also, by the way, I haven't moved in this turn, so I am aiming. So I've got a reroll. So actually, let
Okay.
me reroll one of the first ones. Nah, that was just for action points. But
It's
now
still
I've got my second attack.
The spread doesn't do anything, but you do manage to do 7 damage and injure its left arm.
2 successes this time.
Right
and
arm.
I've hit the left arm this time. So
Okay.
I'm going to roll the damage. And then add 2.
Nine damage, 8 piercing. Okay, so it
8
takes a
damage,
full 9 damage.
8 piercing. Spreads 4 times.
Okay. The thing is, the spread doesn't hit it because it's half damage and it doesn't go over the armor.
And I was going to take a jet, but there's no point doing it until the start of my next round, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I'll wait till the start of my next round. Okay, someone else's turn. Delilah.
Okay. It's Delilah's turn.
Come save me, sis. I don't need saved. I'm gonna get up.
You can just leave him, Delilah. It's okay.
I don't need saved.
my
I'm gonna be
God.
fine.
Playing
You know.
bad. Well, I can't see the I can't see the creature anyway. Maybe now I'll be able to see if I move, right? Nope. Oh, now I can see it. I mean, it looks pretty. Oh, is that like one of them robot guys? I'm guessing that's going to be worth some money, right? If it's one of them fucking robot men.
It's a power armor, mate.
It's a big scorpion. Oh, you mean the power armor, yeah.
Yeah, it's a
I
power armor.
presume
it's
that's
fine.
going to be worth some. I mean, I'm sure we can all fight it out. I think it's Bruce. I'm going to let the dog be a robot dog.
I saw it first.
I think we have to vote for it. No, I don't care. I'm pretty sure I can't use it.
Poor Remy will be voted out of getting the power armor.
We could just turn it into scrap metal. We'll see what happens. Anyway, so
Salvage it.
yeah, just salvage it. It's not worth anything, right? I guess can I get to the creature to attack it in the where I'm from?
You
or
can
do
shoot
have
it
to-
from your distance.
Yeah, because I can't get any closer on my turn, right?
Nope, exactly.
the thing.
Wait,
Okay, I will
wait,
do
how far
the-
did you move?
Well, I
One
was.
zone.
Yeah, one zone.
If you do spend a major action, you can move to a set. You can move one more zone. You can then spend 2 action points to take an attack. So you could get into the same zone if you wanted to make the attack. easier.
Okay. Okay, I'll do that. So I'll use the 2 action points for that, and then I can move.
So that didn't
Yeah,
cost you action points.
bro.
That was a sprint. It just means you used a major action for your move. So it means now to attack, you have to spend 2 action points.
Oh, okay, so I'll do that, and then yeah, normal turn, and Brew's going to attack it as well, right? With the same weapon.
Yeah, shotgun.
I need to make. Does this one automatically do your bullets, or do I have to change it? Because I know it's different.
It automatically does it on this
This
one. On
one's automatically.
Foundry.
This
Foundry's the
one's
one that
automatic.
automatically does it. Yeah, Foundry's good for that.
Small guns.
It annoys me
Okay.
because Foundry doesn't quite do everything on Fallout, and Roll20 doesn't quite do everything. They're both missing a couple of features.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to be merged in that case.
Mm-hmm.
So we got 2 successes, but is my drug
You
still
generate an
working?
action point?
Is the drug still working, or are they? Is that finished?
No, you're on
I
cycle.
know. It's
So
still
you've got
working.
that gives you 2 extra dice on your damage and 3 extra resistance
okay.
when you're attacked.
Okay, and it's still working, right? Cause
Yeah, yeah. It's lasting, so that means a scene. So
Oh, okay.
So the whole
Right.
cave system would be a scene, basically, generally.
Okay. And then I get the 2 extra dice.
Uh-huh.
6 damage.
Done.
Now those 2 extra
Okay,
dice.
10 damage.
Now what it's done on your character sheet is it's actually taken off 2 more shotgun shells when it shouldn't be. So go back to your
Right.
weapons.
Oh
go
yeah, I
down to
can
the
see
ammo,
that.
And
Yeah.
Okay.
add 2
Yeah.
shells back on.
Yeah. I can see
I'm
that.
just gonna do a quick unarmed strike to see which body part you hit.
That is 10 damage.
It's the hit.
10 damage on the head.
Sweet.
Mark.
10
You're
damage.
Fucking beauty.
And
That is
then
a beauty.
Brew's gonna attack because I wanted to kill it, and then wear the suit just to piss Oliver off.
There was a bug in Fallout 4 you could have dogs wear the power armor.
That's cool. I got 3. She got 3 successes. Maybe she can't wear the suit.
I've added the action.
She wears. She's generating action points
yeah.
at least.
No, I've already added those, David.
Okay.
And the damage is 3.
3. 'cause it's
Brew
ambitious,
bites
nice.
at a big carapace of the rat scorpion. It doesn't pierce through at all.
Oh, well, she tried.
And
That's-
that's
How's
my
it-
turn.
turn,
No,
unless you want to go again.
Let
How's
someone else go.
How's it looking, David? Like health-wise?
It's looking pretty strong still.
Okay.
Next up
Right
is
on
Barry,
Bondo.
and he moves one zone, and he's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna fuck with that," and he's moving a bit to the back, and that's his
You
turn.
shite bag, Barry. You absolute shite bag. Do you know what I've just realised, Chris? You can have that power armor frame. I want to stay stealthy. I don't want power armor.
I mean, I was joking. I presume Chris's character, he's the one who's like made for it. Or I don't know. I've seen the show.
Next up, it's Birdie.
Power armor's kind of good for anybody,
I'm
really.
gonna tell.
What about Birdie
It's not
having
really
it?
just
You can be a robot.
Terry, just be ready to hit the smaller scorpions.
Okay, so you're moving deeper into the cave to hit the other ones.
I am. It's just I forgot that I blunted my buzzsaw last time.
Exactly, you did.
Hit it with a flamer.
So many of you were there.
Does it not?
Can I flame like under its belly to make sure I don't hit my own people?
Is it
There's
blast?
always a risk to hit your allies with
Does
the
the flamer?
flamer.
Does the flamer have blast?
Yeah, you guys are all around it.
Does it have the blast quality?
It's got
flamer?
burst.
Doesn't have blast though.
It has burst, persistent, and spread.
So it doesn't have blast.
Burst,
Blast
let me
is the
check
one
the
that would
burst.
risk hitting us. Blast is
The
the one where
attack
it
may
hits
hit
the whole
one
zone.
additional target within close range
Yeah,
of
but
its
she get,
primary
but
target.
that's
and I would
burst. She
argue
get
the closest target.
That's no, it's burst. She gets to choose the target. You're thinking of blast.
Okay,
Blast blows up a
Okay.
whole zone. She's got burst. She can just pick the other target.
alright.
I hit it with a flamer, birdie. It's your best weapon against that. Because if you hit the burst effect, it means
Brew,
you'll hit
back
him
up.
as well.
Say, Brew. I'm gonna tell Brew to back up.
She looks at you and looks at the suit and backs up.
Oh, wait. I'm using luck.
Oh.
One
You
more
don't
luck.
hit anything.
One more luck. Okay, I'm done.
Jesus.
I'm not touching anymore.
Terrible rolls.
Next up, it's Sobra Azul's turn. He moves closer, and
Wait. I want to move out the way.
he's what? Did you want to do something else, Birdie?
I just wanted to move out the way.
Okay. And
That's all.
he's gonna aim his 10mm pistol and he's gonna try shooting the thing. He succeeds. But
David,
his armor,
I'm just going to say, after one round, can we have a half-time break? Is that okay?
yeah, I was going to suggest that as well.
Cool.
Okay, the bullet simply flies off the carapace,
Wow.
and now it's the rat scorpion's turn. This one moves in closer to attack you, Oliver.
Okay. That's a hit.
It succeeds. And it does 8 damage
Which body part?
on your left leg.
Left leg.
Yep.
I currently have 11 physical resistance on my left leg. Physical reduction.
Jeez. Okay, so nothing there.
8 plus 3.
Next up,
That's why I'm not scared to go into
This
melee
rat
with these things.
it simply ignores Brew and it goes straight for Delilah.
Oh, motherfucker.
Okay.
Oh.
You have a defense of 2, Delilah?
Let me check.
Yep.
I think
You do.
I
I
might
think she
have,
does. I think
because
she's
I have.
got an agility 9,
I
yeah.
got loads of.
It's doing 2 damage against you. On your left,
Right leg.
right
Oh,
leg. So you have enough armor there.
Oh, that's fine then.
Yep, that's nothing.
And the last one moves in.
And because do I get 2 extra to damage resistance because of the drugs, or is that
3.
just a certain type of
3.
So
3
oh,
physical
well,
resistance
then-
extra. That's why I had
Well,
it
then
with
they're
her.
probably not. Well, then probably not going to be able to. Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah, unless they hit me on the head.
Yeah, you're good, bro. You're
Next
good.
up, the final one attacks Brew. He
Mm.
generates me 2 action points.
Remember, if you kill dogs, if you kill the dog, you get in trouble.
If you kill the
And it
dog,
does 5 damage on Brew.
the audience will
5
hate you.
damage.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, that means The dog's
So-
dead. Oh,
this
no,
isn't
no, she's fine. She's fine.
She's
She's
not
got
dead.
tan.
Yes.
Her torso
And-
is bleeding, so she will take
Oh.
damage every turn unless you mend the wound.
I mean,
Did
now
we give her any armor?
she's got head armor on my sheet. We got
Yeah,
some head armor.
Dog armor does exist in this game, and you can armor dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we will be
And
spending
that's
all the money on dog
Scorpion's
armor.
I'm
Right, so
happy
she's
with
got
that.
5 hit points. I've done that.
Now, Chris can still do something before we take a halftime break.
Initiative 10, you slow motherfucker, Chris.
He's observing.
Yeah. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to
Help
do
us
you want me to
win.
kill
Help
them
us.
all?
Help us win this fight, mate. If you want a fucking power armor, yeah.
Okay, I go here. That's one zone. I use my shotgun. Pew pew.
Pew pew. Oh, unlucky.
No pew pew.
No pew pew.
No, did it not work?
You missed.
You missed. That's not the pew pew.
Oh, that sucks. Well, I'm gonna spend the luck to try and hit.
Nope, unlucky, mate.
Poor Chris.
And
You
I
can
don't
still
know.
Buy an
if I-
additional attack with 2 AP.
I was just gonna do it again, yeah, but my difficulty doesn't increase because I don't have action boy. So,
Mhm.
I'll attack again with a shotgun.
There
Yeah,
you go.
At
Two
this time, you
successes
generate
that
an
time.
action point.
Ah, you go, Chris. Yeah, you've got action, boy. So yeah, we got an action point there. Nice. And that's
Which one do you
spread.
attack?
The one right in front of me there.
This one. Okay.
You're spreading twice as well. That's nice.
So. Alright, I added the damage. That's your turn?
boys. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Next up, it's the big scorpion, but we're gonna take a break before we see what he's going to unleash upon Oliver this time.
Hey.
Oh, we're taking a break now.
Yeah, it was like a half time.
Yeah.
See you soon, Twitch.
Right, see you in a bit.
Okay, so it's the albino rat scorpion's turn, and as it notices that his big claws don't really seem to pierce through Samson's carapace, he's going for his stinger instead, and I'm gonna spend 6 AP for a full attack.
Jeez.
And I generate 5 back. There we go. And it's going to attack Oliver with its stinger. That's disappointing.
You did it a lot better than that to hurt me, mate.
Yeah.
That make it my turn, does it?
Oh, hold on. No. Because this is poison damage. What's your resistance against poison attacks?
Wait. He has to get through my armor for the thing
No,
to
you
sting
have
me.
poison armor as well, right?
No,
Don't you?
poison resistance
No.
is poison resistance
exactly,
is different.
yeah,
Poison
exactly.
damage was only an effect. He has to hit me for the effects
True.
to take any effect. He's got to get through my armor
Okay.
first.
So he's attacking you with the stinger. He hits you, but somehow it doesn't get through.
Yep.
But I'm going to spend 2 more action points and then 6 more action points to go again. I get 1 AP back, and
Yeah, you need
now
3
it's
there,
time
yeah.
to roll the attack. And this is a melee attack, so technically I can add additional damage, right?
With action points, you can add up to 3
I'm
damage dice.
gonna
Yeah.
spend 1 action point, and
You'll
that's
need,
more like it.
yeah, you'll need to do more than that, I'm afraid. Left arm, I currently have
Fails.
physical resistance on my left arm is currently 11.
Okay, he completely fails in that case. And it's your turn, Oliver.
Yes, here
Oliver,
we
he has
go.
so much AP. Stop. Stop hating him.
Three.
That's 2 AP for you. 3 AP.
It's 3 AP for me. I've done it already.
3 AP, yeah.
And then damage, and we do.
And which one are you attacking?
The albino.
The
Now I
big
need to
one.
give myself 2 ammo back.
Yeah.
So that is 8, spreading once, with piercing 2.
Okay. You do 4 damage.
Okay, I will spend 1 action point and take another attack.
Okay. Oh, I didn't roll its bleeding, so I'll quickly
Oh, yeah,
check
do
on
that
as
first.
well. He took 1 damage because of
Okay.
the bleed.
So I've hit him again in the left arm, left front arm this time, left front leg.
Okay. Nine, including 4 piercing,
And 2 spread.
2 spruce. Yeah,
So he takes
So
4.
that's
He takes
5
9
damage.
to one body part, and then 4 to the next and the next.
8 damage. 8 damage.
8. Yeah, and then 4 and 4.
8 damage. Yeah, that doesn't go through his armor.
And oh, hang on, I didn't move, did I?
You didn't.
So both those times I would have been aiming, so I can re-roll twice just for action points.
Yeah, but you already got 4 and 2 action points.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I could still re-roll and get. Oh no, because I've got 2 successes, so I wouldn't re-roll there, and I've got 2 successes. So I
Yeah,
wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't
you-
re-roll any of the
You
dice.
would
You're
risk
right.
your successes.
Yeah. I wouldn't re-roll any dice. That's my turn then.
Okay. Then it's Delilah's turn.
Wait, minor action. Still got a minor action. With my minor action, I'm going to change weapons. No, I'm not. I'm going to keep the shotgun out for now. No,
Okay.
Delilah's turn. Get him on.
Yeah, I'm worried that we're not going to be able to kill the big one easily, so I might focus on the little ones.
That's great.
We'll move back a little bit, and then fire. And I don't want Brew. Brew's going to go there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just attack with the shotgun. Oh, just 1 success? Is that enough, or do I need 2?
One's enough.
One's enough.
One enough.
One's enough
Okay.
for most things.
By the
Okay.
way, I just noticed something. Brew is also level 5, but you didn't level him up.
Oh,
He's
okay.
level 5, so he's got 1 more HP.
We'll have 1 more HP.
Oh, cool.
So that's 11. And this,
Ah.
And you put one of his stats
And-
up every second level as well. So if it's level 6, he gets
Yeah.
one of his stats goes up.
Ooh,
and
what
his
is it?
attack is also increased with 1d6.
Sweet.
Because it's level 5 now.
Mhm.
So I can choose to put it in body or mind, right? Or
No, melee guns or other.
Yeah,
but
melee guns
I
or
wouldn't
other.
see Brew use guns, so.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in melee. So I'll just put that up to 4.
Okay.
Thanks.
Great.
Okay, let me roll the damage.
Oh yes.
And then we add 2 because the drugs.
Mhm. And remember to give yourself 2 shotgun shells back.
Oh yeah. So that changes it.
10
to,
with
when I was,
3
and I-
spreads.
and I was doing this to the closest one to everyone.
This one.
Yeah. So I don't know
Okay,
if that's going.
so-
Bruce, is it dead? Because
It's 10
Bruce
and
going
3
to attack
No,
it
it
as
spreads.
well.
I think it's going to be dead.
It isn't
like,
dead, but it takes
10 the first time.
6 damage.
It takes 6 the
Brew
first time.
gets it as
It's
well.
spreading. It's spreading twice, David. It hits it another 2 times.
Yeah, but it doesn't go through the armor
Ah, right. Okay. It's not enough.
because it's only half the damage.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, it's half the damage, so it does 3 times 1 damage. Thank you for correcting me. It's close to death, but it's still.
Well, Bruce got 3 successes to attack
Okay.
it.
Oh yes.
You can use action points to increase Brew's melee attack
Yep,
as well.
You can spend 3 action. You spend 3 action points and add 3 more dice to that.
Oh, I'll do that then. So, add 3 more dice to the damage, right?
Yep.
Sweet.
Nice.
8 and two effects. Never know
Yeah.
what effects means, but
It was
that's what happened.
Okay.
vicious, so it's doubles. Each of those faces is 2.
Yep.
Nice.
Have we killed it yet,
It's-
or is this is not
it's
dead?
barely
Oh,
putting into
dude.
life.
Look at that little
Barely.
red dot it's got left.
Bru's gonna stand behind me because I'm not happy that she nearly got hurt. And that's my turn.
Next up, it's Barry's turn, and he's like, "Come on, guys, you can do it!" And he's going to do a rally action for you guys. He's gonna do, I'd argue, a Christmas
hit
speech
one.
for this. He generates 2 action points for you,
Good stuff, Barry.
and that's his turn. Now it's Birdie's turn.
All right, I'm gonna. I don't have to shift my location at all. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna use my blunted buzzsaw. I just want to see how nerfed it is.
Okay.
But that's gonna be my
I think
attack.
you've just lost 1 damage dice on it.
Yeah.
Is that
one
what it
damage
is?
dice. Mhm.
Oh, jeez, Louise. You know, I'm gonna use luck. No,
Jesus Christ.
I'm not using any more
You're
luck.
low rolls tonight.
Not using any more luck. It's just combat. That's what I don't do.
She's not
well
built
in.
for
I'm
combat,
keeping up my
yeah.
track. I'm not. I'm a nanny bomb.
You could have healed Brew, because that reminds me, Brew needs to roll. I need to roll
Am I allowed
damage
to do that with an
Brew's-
action?
Oh,
Yeah, but
Spend-
no, first need to
you
see
spend-
how Brew's...
You spend 2 action points, you can have an extra major action, you can then heal Brew.
Brew took 2 damage of bleeding earlier.
Yeah,
Because
maybe
this was the
you
end
might
of
want to
his turn.
cure, you might want
So
to
she
cure her
ta-
injury.
so she takes another 2 on top of from now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's on 4. Yeah, so she could do with help. I forgot about that.
All right. So I can I still spend 2 points
I've
to do
already-
another action,
I've already spent.
Yep.
or do I have to claim that ahead of time?
I've already spent
Oh,
them.
okay.
You can now do a second action.
It's a doggo. There we go.
Yes. She only had 1
That's
injury,
a success.
so that's a success. You cure the
Would
injury.
you like to patch up the injury
Or
or
you
heal?
choose. Yeah, you choose.
Oh, I choose.
Yeah, you
What's
can either
the
stop the
difference?
injury, which is going to
Oh.
stop her having internal bleeding,
Yeah.
or you can just give her some hit points. In this case, you should get rid of the injury.
Oh, I like to
Hold on,
stop
Birdie.
it.
I just looked at your perks. You've got the medic perk. You can reroll 1d20 if you want.
Oh,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can reroll that 18.
Look at my. Hey, I do have the things.
Excellent.
Okay, and now you can heal.
All right.
And I think if you
So do you
use,
want to mend the injury or heal?
she can treat the injury and use a stim pack to also do 4 hit points, or she can treat the injury and use the medical kit to do another 2 hit points. Am I right?
Yeah.
First aid kit.
Medical kit automatically heals 2 HP when you just do a first aid action. And she doesn't have any stim packs, so she can't use those.
Yeah, I don't have any stim packs. I have a first aid kit.
Yeah,
Is that
so-
the same as the
So you
medical
can treat
kit?
the injury with the successful
Okay, I'll use
medicine roll,
that.
and then the first aid kit will give her 2 hit points back. Is that right, David?
Okay. Yep, so she mends Brew's injury and she heals Brew for 2 HP.
Excellent.
So Brew gets 2 back, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet, thank you.
Next
And
up.
she's not.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, Martin.
Oh no, and she's not got the bleeding thing now, right? So
No, the bleeding thing's also gone. But if she takes another injury to the chest, the bleeding thing returns. Because it's just a patched up wound, it hasn't been healed yet.
okay, so yeah, I might let her keep out of it.
Next up, Sobra Soul, and he's once again going to try and shoot at the rat scorpion.
What a shot!
4 successes. He generates
A
action
shot.
points for you. And then his bullet completely darts off the big armored carapace. And now it's the rat scorpion's turn. The scorpions start to ignore you, Oliver, as they notice that somehow your armor is thicker than theirs.
This was bound to happen
And the
eventually.
first one goes for Birdie.
My back is fully to it.
3 damage on your left arm.
Okay, wait. How do I read my new armor?
Doesn't pass.
It's on the status page.
Okay.
But you're safe, Birdie.
Okie dokie.
Next
Well, we
up,
spent a lot on it.
this one is going for Chris,
No.
Remy, move.
and it completely misses.
Good.
And
Okay,
the
there we
final one, gonna make some space here because this cave is way too small for all these scorpions, is going for Chris as well because it's his nearest target.
Fuck you, buddy.
I'm gonna spend 1 AP for an additional. Okay, perfect. I generate 2
Ooh.
because Chris only got a defense of 1. And then it's the claws, and I'm gonna spend 1 AP for an additional damage die.
Ha.
You take 4 damage on your left leg, Chris.
4. Have you got 4 resistance?
4
Chris?
damage.
Yeah.
Left leg.
Chris, I noticed on your
No,
character
I-
sheet you have 11 damage. Is this from the previous encounter?
Oh, previous, yeah.
Because you've healed up when you slept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your max HP has been boosted by 2 because of the well-rested perk.
Okay, right. And then I take 2 because I've got 2 resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Done.
Alrighty. That's their turn, and now it's your turn.
Done. That was very Irish.
My turn. It's my turn. I get to go? Jesus.
You get to go.
Okay, I'm gonna
Whether
switch.
You get to miss.
I'm gonna switch weapons, which is my not major action.
It's a minor action.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd love if that was your full action. You're like, I changed my weapon.
Right, so that hits the guy
Which
in
one are
front
you
of me,
attacking?
right?
This one?
The one in front of me.
This one.
There's 2. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Hit in the heat as well. Nice.
Okay, and then 4.
Roll your damage.
Oh, unlucky mate.
I'm gonna
Because
spend the luck point to reroll.
Ha, that's better.
That's better.
Haha, yes.
Okay. You do 4 damage against its head.
You went from 1 with no piercing to 4 with 3 piercing. That was good. Like a nice reroll.
Do you want to do something else?
We've got AP, so
We're
I'm
fully
gonna use that to do the same again.
Okay.
I got 2 successes
great.
this time because I got
That's
Action Boy.
And
That
you've got
gives us
action
an
bonus, so
AP,
That gives us an AP. Well done, mate. Fucking yeah!
and then that's 5 damage.
With 1
You
piercing.
do
Yes, Chris.
half damage, you do 2 damage. Alright. Perfect. That's your turn.
Yep, that's my turn.
Next up, the big mama's still angry and
Fucking
she's
come
going
on!
to lunge
Come on! I'm taunting it. Trying to make it
at
attack
Oliver
me.
again.
Come
Oh,
on,
it's
big
going for
boy!
But I'm gonna spend 6 AP
Spend them all, mate.
Two.
Better.
Oh no, complication. 1 damage. That's the complication. I should really get like these complication charts or something.
I have it. I have a
for that.
complication chart.
If you could send it to me, that's great. And then
I'll have to
I
take
generate
a photo of it and send it to on paper.
2 action points. Yeah, that's great.
Roll a 1d20.
Okay, 1d20.
This is for
Oh,
melee
let's do it the next time because I already
Ah, right,
changed
okay,
the weapon.
yeah.
Changed the effect.
Okay.
And then it goes for the sting. And I'm gonna spend 3 AP.
What's this on the right leg? You're gonna need at least 12 damage to get through, mate. That will not be enough.
Jeez. I'm gonna spend 2 AP. And he's going to go again. Once again, 6 AP.
I'm happy for him to waste
For
all
another
his
sting
attacks on
attack.
me, because he can kill the rest of you. He can't kill me. That's a big hit.
That's 3 AP.
Right leg again, though. This is where I've got the most armor.
Yep.
Right leg and right arm.
And I'm gonna spend 3 AP to increase my damage to a 10. Oh my god!
It's not enough, my friend. And
How
I've made-
powerful are you?
I've got 8 on my left arm and left leg. I've got 8. Oh no, that was right arm, wasn't it? So I've got 7 plus 3 from the chems. I've got 10 there and 11 on the other side. Okay, it's my turn now, yeah?
Okay. It's your turn.
Okay, so I'm going
14.
to slam a jet with a minor action.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack. Oh. Oh. And I've got no luck to re-roll any of that, so... Oh, no. Oh, yeah, no, I wasn't aiming, was I?
You weren't aiming. You
No,
were
because
taking
I
jet.
did. I took jet, right, okay,
Go
so
to drugs, kids.
I'll just take my second action then.
Drugs.
So this is costing me 1 action point only because I took the jet. And I'm going to spend some action points to make sure I hit this time. Oops, went the wrong way. So I'm going to spend 3. Because I don't like missing.
That hits.
So we get
and you
another
can
2
generate
back.
2.
And now I'm going to roll the damage. Now,
8, including 4 piercing.
I've only got 1 shotgun shell left. But, so this, I'm going to have to quickly change this to 2 just so that it'll let me add 2 dice. And then I'll change it back to 1.
Okay. By the way, it's bloodied.
Oh, nice.
It's halfway now.
Nice. So that's 8, spreading twice.
Yep. Doesn't hit because it's a 4. Doesn't go through the armor.
Yeah, the 8 does though, eh?
Yeah, the 8 does. The 8 does, but the spread doesn't.
Okay, that's my turn.
Then it's up to Delilah.
Okay. Well, I also, if any of these creatures attack me, they have to roll something because they can't attack me because of my animal friend thing. It says
Sure.
blah blah blah. They have to roll 1d, d, whatever that means.
Because you're the druid.
And on because on any result of an effect, then they choose not to attack me. So just in case you try and attack me.
There's one heavily looking injured rat scorpion. Another one was just blasted in the face with a laser around you.
Okay.
And they're surrounding you and Remy.
Reckon you can
ready
take
to
that
attack.
one out.
Well, I'm gonna see if Brew can take out the one that's nearly dead because she did a lot of damage. So can I do Brew's turn first?
Sure.
Okay.
Come
Yay,
on!
3 successes.
Nice.
And oh no!
What?
Can I use some? Can I use luck or action points to change that?
A luck rerolls
Which
that.
one's
A luck can reroll.
which one's
all of them.
best?
A luck would
I'm
reroll
gonna
all
use a luck.
3. Or you could spend 3. In
Yeah.
fact, no. You can spend 3 action points because it's melee. You can spend 3 action points. Keep your luck. Spend 3 action points, and you can
Okay.
add 3 dice.
Oh well. Okay, that's better for the maths.
Yeah.
Right. Let's hope. I don't think I even.
There you
Yeah,
go.
is that enough to kill it?
No, it doesn't pierce through the armor.
Oh. Okay, fine. I'll kill it then.
Oh, and the albino took bleeding damage again. I keep
Yes.
forgetting that.
We're just gonna take this one out because it's right. Shotgun. Is it overkill to use the shotgun? Do I have to use something to switch weapons up?
It's a minor action
Is
to
that a
switch
minor
weapons.
action? Oh, I might switch very quickly just to the bull barrel pipe gun because I don't want to use them bullets.
Yeah, save your shells because
For
I've
that.
used all mine.
Yeah. Right, I'll
Oh, no,
use
I've got
this.
1
yeah,
shell
bull-
left.
Right, okay, I'll do
It
that
counts.
instead.
I'm gonna-
Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake.
No.
Still
we gain an action point.
By the way, Martin, you need to press the name of the weapon, not just the skill. That way it automatically removes the ammo
And that
from
way
your
it's
weapon.
automatically
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
So-
get confused because one thing you have to click the thing. That's
So in this one, you'll manually need to take the ammo off this
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
And I'll check which body part, right leg.
Okay. Okay. But it does hit, right? Right.
It hits.
But I get a complication, right?
Do you want to roll
Have I
for the
killed it?
complication?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll for the
Roll
complication.
1d20. I've got a chart for it.
Okay.
I know
Oh, I
you
can
didn't kill it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Unlucky.
All that. Right, I'll just roll athletics because that's the same as like a d20 in it.
Yeah.
So-
Anything that rolls a
Okay.
d20, and we'll just count the first dice.
A 7.
That's 7.
7 is click. You pull the trigger again, but nothing happens. The gun jammed, the shot was the dud, or maybe you just reached the end of your magazine. Regardless, you need to use the minor action on the weapon before you can fire it again.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm so glad that happened on the not good gun there. That's fine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right, Barry.
That's me done. Yeah.
Okay. Then it's Barry's turn, and Barry once again goes for cheer.
1 action point.
Generates an action point. Blue spin, and it's Birdie's turn. There's still 3 rat scorpions.
So many. I have a gun bash underneath my weapons. I'm assuming if that's just if I do like an unarmed attack.
Yeah, so gun bash is...
Yeah.
It's just... It's better than an unarmed attack because you get the stun
Just like
effect.
if I hit it.
Yeah. It does the same amount of damage as your unarmed attack, but it's got the stun effect.
All right, I'm just gonna try and hit this thing with my pincher arm.
Okay. You aren't going for the flamethrower?
I can try again.
Spend some action points on it.
Why are you right there?
No, it doesn't hit me. It's not.
you know
It's
what?
not a blast weapon. It's a burst weapon. It doesn't hit me. It's fine.
I
You can choose
know,
the
but
next
I'm
target.
just worried.
My resistance is high as hell anyway.
Nope.
Do you still have
I'm
luck?
just gonna look.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. I'm
Oh.
just gonna look for something else. Nope, I do that.
We need to get you some combat training.
You need to boost your big
Yeah.
guns or your energy weapons. I think it's
Mhm.
energy.
It's energy weapons for the flavor.
Yeah, energy. You'll need to boost your energy weapons.
Yeah, everything else I have is for not fighting.
Yeah, exactly.
That's okay.
Okay,
I'm learning.
Yeah.
so
I'm gonna stay where I am and try and bait them to hit me.
that's you done. So Brazil is once again going to try and take a shot.
Come on, Sobra.
Destroy them all. No!
His
Sobra!
gun jams,
Oh, what the fuck?
and he's using his minor action to unjam it. That's his turn. Now it's the rat scorpion's turn. Now this one is pondering to attack Delilah, but let's see if he actually does.
Oh yeah, you've got to roll the effect.
If I roll an effect, I can attack you.
Oh yeah, you can attack me because
If you roll an effect, you can attack her. Yeah, only if you roll an effect.
He's going for you, and I'm gonna spend 1 AP to make sure he hits. He hits,
Oh no.
and I'm gonna spend 1 AP for extra damage. 5 vicious against your right arm.
Okay,
What's your physical and your right
5. 4, but then I've still got the drugs, right, which has 3, so
That
that's
adds 3.
7.
So you take no damage.
So it doesn't.
Damn these drug addicts.
I know, I'm definitely taking drugs again.
Chems
I was
are
totally
brilliant,
against
mate. Chems are
Totally
great fun.
against
This
The
was
dying one.
this is the reason I wanted to play a raider was for Chems.
Yeah, exactly. Makes sense. The dying one goes for Chris, also gonna spend 1 AP for an additional D20.
This is why I made a
Succeeds,
no
and it's
morals
gonna
raider,
roll
so I can just
damage.
take loads of drugs.
5. Okay, Chris, you take 3 damage to the torso.
He's got
Sick.
some resistance.
I take 1.
1, alright. And then finally, the last one is going for Birdie again. Again, combining another D20. Getting 2,
3 successes.
adding
Oh.
1 damage die.
Now he's down from
There we
50
go.
something to 30
Well, I
something
can't be-
action points.
I can't be poisoned,
6.
so.
You are
6
immune to
damage
poison,
on your
yeah.
right arm.
Alright, so 6 damage.
Minus
On
your
your right
damage
arm, yeah.
reduction.
Exactly.
What's your damage reduction on your right arm? On your arms?
She's got a 4.
So you take 2 damage only.
Okay.
Alright, and that's their
I
turn.
don't think my sheet is updated.
It's Chris's turn. Let me check. It's
Hmm.
updated on my end.
Right, so that rad scorpion that's right in front of me, guess what?
This one again.
You're
You
getting
start
a
blasting.
fucking pistol in
Spend
your
action points, Chris.
mouth.
Action points. Action points.
I'll spend 1 action point for another dice.
Come on.
I'm gonna go with one success.
You hit.
Get shot in your belly. In your leg. Sorry. Arm.
It's actually the right arm, yeah.
6. Nice.
And 6 damage.
6 damage.
Only
Minus
takes 2.
reduction. Oh, so we know what the reduction is now.
Yeah.
Another one. I'm gonna spend 2 action points and 1 action point to get another dice.
Okay.
And I'm gonna spend luck to reroll that.
There you go.
And I
That
got a
hits.
success.
And you action boy, so that's a hitter. Come on.
Yeah.
3 with 1
Piercing,
person.
you... Oh wait, you took 1 more damage because it was an energy weapon. And this time you do 1 damage. Alright.
That's it.
Albino's
That's
turn.
it.
My turn.
Come and get me, big boy. Come and get me, big boy.
Can't get me. Can't
The
get
big
me.
boy-
Can't get me. Can't get me.
Pulls back its stinger and instead goes for its claws for a full attack on Oliver. I'm gonna spend 6 AP.
Come on, big boy. Come on, big boy.
Right arm, 1 complication. Do you have a complication for animals?
What I have one for melee weapons.
Mhm.
Roll a d20.
Yep.
And we'll see if it fits. Because some of these might fit, some of them won't. 16
16.
is wear and tear. The weapon's seen better days, no longer functions as well as it once did. Reduce its damage by 1 or remove 1 effect that it possesses. So you
It
blunt,
works. Yeah,
blunt-
let's say
you blunt his claw a bit.
its claws are being...
Yeah, that works. Blunting its claw a bit. So it's got
Yeah,
1
exactly.
less damage on 1 claw.
Okay. And I'm gonna spend 3 AP to add additional melee damage.
He's under 30 action points, boys.
Yay, finally, and he took us
And
like
it's
winning
what I
games.
thought. Torso.
Don't worry, Oliver will get him back up to
Torso.
1,000.
No, it was the right leg, right arm.
Right arm. Well, I've got 11. I've got 10 currently, so it's not enough.
Okay. And I'm once again gonna spend 6 action points and 2 for an additional attack.
Oh, he's down to 21. He's down to 20.
It's like at a
Another
normal.
complication.
It's like at a normal number now that makes sense, right?
Yeah. You,
Okay,
you
I need
got
another,
complication again. 1d20.
Complication. Yep. There we go. 4.
4 is overextended. Your attack left you unable to effectively defend yourself. Reduce your defense by 1 until the start of your next turn.
Ooh. Okay, that's good.
So his
for
defense
you.
is 0.
And I'm gonna spend 3 more AP for additional damage. 11 damage on your right arm.
On my right arm, he does
Yep.
1. I take 1 point.
Jeez.
And it's my turn
And
now,
that's
right?
pretty much the scorpion done, yeah.
Okay, so I
Oh
am...
wait, I need to roll his bleeding.
Yeah, roll his bleeding.
There we go. He takes 1 damage.
Okay, I am going to... How many shells have I got left? I've got 1 shotgun shell left. I'm going to shoot with my
Make it
shotgun.
count.
I'm going to shoot with my shotgun. For 2 successes to gain an action point.
That's an AP for you.
So I'm going to roll the damage on that. And I'm going to have to give myself 2 before it'll let me add 2. Hang on.
Okay. So
11.
that's 11 damage.
Spreading twice.
And
The 5 spreads twice.
alright. 5 spreads twice. Doesn't go through the armor
Okay.
of the big one, but
Okay.
you do 11 damage.
You do.
Yeah,
You do.
you do 9 damage.
Okay.
So
How's he
you've got
looking?
another injury. Well, he's still halfway.
I am going to spend
I mean, he's beyond the halfway mark.
minor
Hold on.
action.
He's
minor
got
action
an
to switch
injury on
weapons.
his left leg.
Alright, okay.
Okay. And now you can do another attack.
So, minor action to take another attack. Sorry, minor action to switch weapons. 1 action point to take another attack. And spending the action point to get a 3rd dice.
Oh, die.
Yeah. And I'm going to use my pipe gun.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I've not used this yet. I'm gonna use this.
Spike baseball bat. Okay, that's a success. And you generate an action point.
I'm gonna spend the action point straight away onto the damage.
Okay.
Ooh,
That ain't much.
it's not much, yeah. 2 piercing, so I'll get through 2 of its armor.
Yeah, but not enough.
3 with 2 piercing, yeah, it's not enough, is it?
It isn't.
God damn. Okay, that's my turn.
Delilah's turn.
Okay. I'm really pissed off. I'm just gonna fucking kill the one that I tried to kill last time because I'm very angry about this. Well, I'm gonna let Brew do it first, just in case it makes any difference.
Would you like to buy?
Yes, all of
additional
them.
GP?
All of them, please. I'd like to buy
Yeah.
all.
Aye, he's down to
There's-
17.
there's-
We can't have this. Get him back up into the 20s.
Yeah, I would like to buy 20, please, because I want to put you back up into the 40s.
Okay, thank you.
No, you can only buy 6 at a
I'm
time.
I was joking about this.
Yeah,
then.
you can
I'll
only buy them
40.
4 extra dice. You can only buy them 6 at a time.
Well, I'll buy 3 anyway, because I'm determined to let Brew kill this thing. Right.
Oh, he's only buying 3, David, not
No.
6.
Okay.
So you go down to 20. Go on, bro.
Oh, but I've got the how many? Well, I get that I've got 3 extra dice that I can roll, haven't I? So where's the extra? Oh.
Yeah, but you need to buy them before the roll. But let me say I'll allow it.
Oh no, I was gonna buy them definitely. I just
Yeah, he's
Okay,
just,
you
just
should
forgot
just
to add them.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Roll
Go
2
ahead
more
and roll
dice. Aye, 2 more dice.
re-roll.
Just re-roll it.
Oh.
There you
Yay!
go. There you go.
3 successes.
Okay. That's an action point. 2 even.
I've had them already.
And now you've got to roll your damage.
Fingers crossed I can actually
Come
kill
on,
it.
Brew.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Uppers.
Fine,
You can
I'm gonna kill it then.
You can spend 3 action points and
Is
add
that-
3.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna race through them.
Dogism.
I mean,
There you
yay!
Oh.
We killed it. I better have killed it.
go. Well worth doing that.
How does Brew finish?
Oh.
It like, I don't know, do these creatures have genitals?
Yeah.
Because this dog just
I don't know. Oliver, do scorpions have genitals?
Yeah, I would imagine so. I mean, a male mates with a
imagine
female and they
it.
lay eggs, so I think so, yeah.
Can you describe them to the audience in detail?
No.
It's important for the immersion.
You definitely look like the type of person who would know about scorpion
What I do know that
genitals
is-
out of the whole group.
and
Just
what I do
saying,
know is
I'm
that-
just saying if
The star sign Scorpio has the biggest penis of humans. Scorpios have the biggest penises in humans.
Okay. I hope that helps.
I do know that for a fact, but I don't know about actual scorpions.
Okay, so Bruce says that. She starts speaking English and goes, "Did you know that this scorpion is a scorpion has a big penis?" She's gonna bite it in. She's gonna bite it in the sexual reproductive organs and just rip them out, and then
Okay.
probably just start licking it or something. Well, she'll back away.
That completely destroys the scorpion.
Excellent.
I'm going to. Where are we aiming our fire? Are we trying to take out the little ones, or are we taking out the big one?
You guys take out the little ones, I'll try and get the big one.
Yeah, take out the little ones. Because then we
Okay.
can all converge on the big one.
Both the little
And
ones.
we
are-
enemy you guys.
I'll attack the one nearest to me then with the. I'll use the minor thingy to switch my weapon back to the one that works. Yeah. Hold on, and then click this.
Yeah.
Oh, I only got. Is that enough to hit it? You just need 1
Yeah,
success.
You've
And then
got
I
action,
get.
girl. Oh,
and
that's your first
then-
attack anyway.
And then I get the thing, and then I get to add
Oh,
2,
beautiful.
right?
You get to add 2. And remember to give yourself 2 more shotgun shells because it'll take them off it
Yeah.
automatically.
Oh, nice. So 9
nice.
and 2 effects.
Nice with 2
Okay,
spreads.
so
So,
that's-
So it's 9 on one body part, and then 4 on another, and 4 on another.
Just the 9 hits.
Yeah, because it's got 4 reduction, doesn't it?
Exactly. And it takes 5 damage.
Nice.
It isn't looking good,
But it's still up.
but it's still got its genitals.
Okay.
Well, what it perceives as its genitals.
Exactly.
I'm gonna
It's still
Google.
got its star sign.
I'm gonna Google it because I want to know what scorpion genitals look like now.
Let the rest of us know.
I'll
Yeah.
post it in the chat.
Barry,
Okay.
let's go with the rally,
Would you do
Barry.
another attack? Oh wait, you already did 2 attacks,
He
right?
doesn't, he doesn't have, no, he only did 1, but he doesn't have any action points to do a second.
Yeah, exactly. Next up is Barry, and Barry is feeling brave and he rushes in with his tire iron.
Oh, go on, Barry. Barry, big balls. Yes!
Go on, Barry.
He does 1 damage. Doesn't do anything.
He doesn't do anything. He thinks he's doing
It's
something.
okay. Just make sure he steps back so he doesn't get hurt again.
It's Delilah's turn. No, I mean Edna's turn.
Yep.
My apologies.
Yeah. So this one right here, since I'm just going to try and focus with everybody else.
Yeah. It's
I have to hit it. I only have 1 flamer fuel left, and I want to hold on to that.
Exactly.
So I'm just gonna hit it. See what happens.
Yes.
Hey, I got a thing.
And
Oh,
it's-
wait.
If you get effects,
Never hit
it's
anything.
stunned. Ah, you roll the damage now. Ah, you didn't get any effects.
Nope. You don't do anything.
Yeah. Well, I've
You still got
distracted.
1. Don't you still have 1 flamer fuel left? Oh, but he can't buy it.
I
She's
do. I
saving
have
it.
1 left.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's Dobrasil's turn in that case. He moves a bit to the side and takes aim at the rat scorpion. And he once again does nothing. And it's the rat scorpion's turn. The first one goes for Barry.
No. R.I.P. Barry. Oh, he's got his armor though.
But yeah, we all have armor now.
Barry takes 6 damage on his right leg, and he...
Wasn't the right leg one of the bits where he
Let's
was
see.
armored?
No, it's his left leg.
Was it? Fuck.
So he takes 6 damage, and he falls prone
Ouch.
with an injured leg.
He runs
Poor
into the
guy.
battle. Ah! Splats and he's fucking out.
And next up is the other one.
Good effort, Barry.
the other
Good
one.
effort.
Ignores Edna and goes for a tastier treat known as Chris.
Yes, because it knows it can't eat Edna.
Why? Because I don't have any organic material?
Yeah,
That's
it can't eat you.
Yeah.
So it will tend to go for the organics, like.
And I'm gonna spend 1 AP for an additional damage
I'm
die.
insulted.
So Chris, you take 4 damage on your torso.
Fuck is that,
Only 2
Martin?
in your
Martin has
case.
shared a picture of the genitals in Discord and it's fucking not nice.
That's the fucking male as well.
Ugh.
I know, right? It's got teeth and it's a hole. Why? What? No. Yeah.
Viewers, if you want to see it, join Discord and we'll post it after the game.
Discord.
It's fucking
Very-
it's an interesting. It's interesting. That's what I'll say.
It's interesting.
It's
Yeah.
interesting.
No fairies dressing up as that one. But
No.
I'm
It's a
saying
thing I
no
didn't
one.
expect to see today. At
Yeah,
least.
you're not gonna get furries
Oh,
dressing
I'm
up as that.
I'm happy I could teach everyone. some
Yeah.
knowledge.
Yeah.
I kind of want to
Alright.
delete it.
It's
It's pretty nasty.
it's Chris's turn.
Okay, so I am going to go pew pew,
Hey.
and that
Successfully
hits.
went pew pew.
And then I
Two
did 3
piercing.
damage, and then
With 2 piercing.
Yep.
there's no AP, so I'm not going to take a second attack.
Okay, you do 2 damage total
Come
on
Sick.
the thing.
And it's the big boy again.
It's the big boy.
Weaving my bat at it.
Come on, big guy. Let's go. Let's tango. Come on, big boy.
I'm gonna spend 3 AP
You better.
to increase my d20s. And I generate.
I don't care how many
back.
successes you get,
Go
it's all about
to
the
one.
damage. It's only the damage that matters.
And then there's the damage. It's on your left leg, 11 damage.
I have 11 physical resistance on my left leg.
What?
It's 8. It's 8 under normal circumstances. It's 11 while I am on Psycho.
I'm gonna spend 2 more AP for another attack, and 6 AP for another attack. It's gonna sting you,
He's down to 10 action points, boys.
Oh,
but then
now
it generates
he's-
2 again.
He's back up to 12,
No,
but
he's
still. You
Oh
shouldn't-
no, just one. Just one.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
he's on
difficulty
2.
3. Yeah,
He's back.
he's only got
And
11.
I'm gonna
That's
spend
Oh no. Oh no.
3.
you better spend 3. Not
Oh
enough, mate.
no.
Not enough.
That's its turn.
Okay. Swing, batter, swing. I actually do better with my gun, but I do more damage with this if I can actually hit with it. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to.
Why does your shotgun have 2 armor piercing, by the way? Is it the moss?
Shotgun surgeon perk.
Okay, shotgun surgeon.
So I am going to buy 3 action points, so you can put yourself up to
Okay.
11. And I'm going to
Thank you.
swing this bat at him. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Just lost it on my sheet. Two complications, but I got a success. Do you want me to roll the complications for melee weapons?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's-
Go ahead.
2d20s. So a 12 and a 20. A 12 on melee weapons is stuck. Your weapon's gotten lodged in something. Maybe the terrain, maybe the enemy. So I'll need to release my grip on the weapon after doing damage, or retrieve it using the interact minor action. That's fine. I will use
Okay.
I'll use my minor action to retrieve it again, and the 20 is wear and tear. The weapon's seen better days, no longer functions as well as it does. Reduce its damage rating by 1, or remove 1 damage effect it possesses, and it can be restored if it's repaired. So I will just do 1 less damage. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
So we are ignoring the. Oh, where the hell? I keep losing it on my sheet. So we're ignoring the last damage dice, the 5th one.
Yep.
Ha! The 5th one come up black.
So that's-
Happy days.
5 and
5 with 3 piercing.
Pearson. You do 2 damage.
Okay, and we don't have any action points. I can't take another action. But I use my interact minor action to pull the thing back out of it. I guess it loses a couple of
Okay,
nails, so
great.
that's how it loses 1 damage dice.
Okay, that's your turn. Hey there, Delilah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna. Oh, yeah, I can run over the dead body, right?
You can.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll attack this one. With Brew. First. For a. Oh, no successes this time. Fair enough. And I will attack the same one. With the shotgun. Oh, for 3 successes.
Perfect.
I'm
Awesome.
gonna add the 2.
Do you still have luck?
Oh shit! I think I need to take 1 more luck point off because I used 1 that I didn't take it off. Hold on, I do have some luck left.
No, remember you didn't. You used 3 action points instead, remember?
Oh, okay. I know I used 1 to get the canteen. Yeah.
I totally forgot the bleeding again, so that's 2 damage again. There we go.
So you could
Okay,
spend 1 luck and
that's-
reroll 3 of them, Martin, if you wanted.
Yeah, go on, right as well. So I can re-roll them. Is that all? Okay.
And
could
which
I-
one are you taking?
So I can re-roll all of them then?
You can reroll 3 for
Three.
1 luck.
Oh, okay. Does it? Well, I don't want to get rid of the ones with the faces on,
No,
right?
So you click reroll and then click the 3 blank dice. And then click reroll again.
Yeah.
There you go!
10.
Yeah.
That's better.
Which one are you attacking?
Spread it
The
3
one
times.
right next to Brew, yeah. Next to,
This
yeah.
one.
Remember, that's
Yeah.
10 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5.
Yeah, so it
Spread them
takes
3 times.
And I do need to
So-
take a look off for that.
5.
So you'll take 6
No,
and
it
then
takes
1.
6.
You'll take 6, 1, 1, 1.
Yeah.
You'll take 9 damage.
Alright.
I just scream out drugs!
This is looking good.
Drugs.
Drugs are excellent. I love drugs.
Okay,
I'll try all the drugs now, I know what
In
they
game.
do.
exactly.
Yeah.
Sure, if you like,
yourself,
buddy,
so-
if you like. If that's
Yeah,
what you need to tell
Does
yourself.
Brew do stuff?
In
If that
game.
helps you sleep better at night,
Yeah,
but
if that's what you need to tell your mum or whatever, that's fine.
Martin, you can attack again if you want, and you can still have Brew attack.
Oh, really?
No,
I get
Brew
like a-
missed, Brew missed, right.
There's
Yeah,
2
Brew did
action
miss,
points.
so
So you
I
could
get
if
to
you
attack.
wanted.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be nice and try and shoot the big bad guy near my brother for because I want to wear it down.
Like, yeah. You didn't take a jet, did you? You're on the cycle though. Nice, that's a hit. You've got action girl, so that doesn't. You have got action girl, don't you?
It doesn't. No.
No.
No, so you need 2
It
successes
misses.
there.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't hit. Fair enough.
That's your turn. Next up. Barry,
Bless you.
That's here.
thank you. Barry starts using his major action to crawl away from that whatever he's been trying. And that's his turn. Birdie,
Let's try and hit it again and see. I'm aiming for this one. I don't think it's gonna work, but I'll try.
There we go.
1 success.
okay.
I don't think it's gonna do anything.
It isn't doing anything. Unless you
Yeah.
use luck. You might risk it with luck.
And I'll just re-roll one of the
Two
damage dice?
d6s.
1 luck
You
and
can
reroll the 2
reroll 3 of
blanks.
them.
Yeah. You could reroll 3 if you wanted, but I would keep the face.
I'll use it. I have 1 luck left.
Because
I'll
it's
just do it.
piercing. There you go. It's 3 with 1 piercing.
You just barely manage not to get through the armor.
That's it for me. I'm staying where I am, trying to bait a hit.
Once again, Sobra Sul is going to try. He's going to aim first and he's going to try and shoot it.
Come on.
Gonna reroll one of those. Nope, just 1 AP. And then he's gonna.
Oh. Does he have
He's
luck?
useless.
Does he not have luck?
No, he doesn't have anything. He doesn't have anything.
Came out swinging hard.
Next up, it's the Rat Scorpion. And this one is going for Chris again. 3 successes generates 2 for me. And 6 damage on your right arm, Chris.
Ooh.
That's 4.
Okay.
It's not an injury at least.
And the one that's recently been hit by Martin, he's gonna see if he's actually interested. No, he isn't interested in Martin, so he's going for Birdie instead. No, actually, Brew.
That animal one's a cool perk.
No, no.
No,
You look
not
this way.
Brew, not the dog, not the dog. You're a
You look this
son of
way.
You're a son of a bitch, David.
Oh no,
Oh no.
Brew takes 6 damage and falls prone on the ground, but barely clinging to life. She'll need to be stabilized.
She's on the death
She
saving
wants to
throws,
be
isn't she?
Yeah, exactly. So the dog goes down, and that's the Rat Scorpion's turn. Now it's Chris's turn.
Imagine doing that to the dog while Martin's away at the bathroom, you son of a bitch. Martin's gonna come back and his dog's dead. You son of a bitch.
I didn't realize. I only have 1 monitor, so I didn't realize Martin had left. This
Yeah, I didn't realize either.
stayed right there specifically so they would hit me.
Yeah, but you don't have any meat. You aren't tasty.
I know.
Chris, your
I'm gonna
turn,
have to
mate.
start smearing stuff on me.
Fucking
Doing
Yeah,
these
yeah.
things.
Chris. Martin, bad
Okey
news.
bad news, Martin.
Sorry.
Bad news,
What,
Martin.
Am I dead? I only went to make
No.
tea.
The dog is dying. The dog is down.
Well, then you're gonna get a little hate mail in Sweden or wherever you are.
It's fine. It can go to
You
Sweden.
used the last luck to reroll that. Okay,
That's
4
better.
damage on the right arm.
With 1 piercing, so it's going to be 1 damage. Yeah.
And I'm really hurt, so I'm gonna get the fuck out of there.
Good plan. Get a stim pack in you, mate.
Okay, can you do that as a minor? You can do that as a minor as well, okay?
Interact with an action. Interact with an object. It's a minor
Okay.
action.
Okay,
And it's just an insta 4 hit
Mm.
points.
do we have Simpacts in the party? Because I don't have any.
I don't have any, mate.
I'm sure I was the one who had them. Hold on. Apparel. No.
It'll be under gear.
Yeah. Let me check. And tarts. Or maybe I don't.
I don't think we do.
It's
have any.
like- I've got drugs.
So, Chris, what did you do?
Fired my gun and then ran away.
Hit him for 1
okay,
damage and
Used
then
stim
moved out
pack,
here.
but we don't have any.
Which one did you hit? This one?
The same one that I was hitting the other times, yeah.
Okay. It takes 2 damage. It's almost dead. And you ran away?
Mhm.
Yeah, I ran away so that
Okay.
it's they're gonna need to move if they want to attack me.
Brave Sir Remy ran away.
Next up, it's the big one. And the big one is gonna do something you don't expect. He's gonna use his major action to burrow down into the soil. And he disappears from the scene. He's retreating.
Can't believe it. Can't believe it.
And that's his turn. Oliver.
Well,
So I'm going to move up here and start swinging on this one.
Yep.
I'm going to buy 6 action points.
Okay, go ahead.
God, good job I did, eh? Oh. So we ignore the last dice on this.
Yep.
So 2. 2 with 2 piercing. So it's 2.
It's nothing.
It's nothing, yeah, shit. Okay. And we don't have action points. That's me then.
Delilah, your dog just went down due to one of these beasts. What do you do?
I mean, I haven't got any healing. If you feed someone, do they get health points back? If I
Good.
feed the
So
dog?
you need to stabilize her
You need
first.
to stabilize her first, but then food does give you hit points back.
But you can't do a first aid with food.
No, there's a thing, Chris.
Okay,
You
so-
don't need to eat don't need to take a stim pack. You could also eat some food for hit points.
Alright, well, I'll do that in my next turn.
Well, my science actually isn't that bad, right? It's a science check for medicine. Oh no, it's
No, it's
medicine check for
medicine.
medicine. I've got 2 in medicine, so I'm not. I'll try it. I'll do the medicine
Buy
thing.
some action points
So I'll
for
buy
it, mate.
some. I'll buy all the action points. 'cause,
It's for brew, man. Oh, you didn't
Yeah.
need the action points. Forget the action points, David. He didn't
well,
use them.
Okay. Wait, no returns.
So the
So I
dog stable, and
Yep, the dog's stable.
but she's not got any health points, right? She
Nope.
just-
She's
if
just
I-
stable.
Stable.
Can I use a minor action to feed her, or can she not get hit points back that way? I don't
It's
know.
gonna be a major action to do that.
Can I use the action points to change the minor action into a major one?
Oh, you
to
did
feed her.
buy 6 action points. To be fair, he
Yep.
did buy 6, so we have got 4.
Yeah, you can use those.
Hey, we have got 6. Sorry.
So
Use a major
I will,
action to feed it.
So I will. It's all food's different, right? It's not all the same,
Correct.
right? I'm gonna look. We've got ratty meat. That doesn't tell me what it does.
You can give your
Cool.
dog Psycho.
I mean, I was thinking I've checked all the drugs, but none of them give them health points. But I could give her some pork and beans. I
Yeah.
reckon she might like that.
Mhm.
That's the only thing I can see. It doesn't tell me how many hit points she gets back, though.
I'll try and find
But
it.
I'll give her
4
Four.
HP.
four. Oh, cool. I will give her the pork and beans, and
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah, 4 hit points back.
Yeah.
It's a radiated
Yeah.
one, so you used to roll a radiation dice.
Oh Jesus! If the dog dies of radiation, you're gonna go to a worse place. That's all I'm saying.
Roll 1 combat dice, and if you get an effect, she's radiated.
Exactly. Just 1d6.
Yeah, one
Do it from an
combat dice.
unarmed strike or something.
Okay, hold on. Unarmed strike. Okay.
Just roll
Right,
anything, we just
okay.
count the first dice.
Yeah, just 1d6.
I've done it.
Oh no, this is d20.
Roll the damage on
That's
it.
it?
Roll the damage on it.
Oh, sorry.
Right.
One.
It's an effect, so she takes 1 radiation
Yeah,
poison.
she takes 1 radiation
So her
Oh,
maximum
you
hit
radiate-
points goes down 1.
I didn't do it, so you killed a dog and now you radiated it.
She's
Not
not
a good
dead, she's
thing.
not dead, she's not dead. She's good, she's good, she's good, she's good.
Can I carry her with my movement like out of the way? Can I do that?
Picking her up would be
Sure.
interacting with a minor object.
Yeah,
Would
true.
be a minor action for interacting, and then moving would be another. So you'd be spending action points to do it. You spend 1 action point only.
Well, I'll do that. I'm kind of worried that I want to drag her into the next zone, and that's all I want to do.
Okay. Fine by me.
Just me
Next
done.
up, it's Barry. And Barry uses his major action to get out of prone. And that's pretty much his turn. Next up, it's Birdie.
Useless. Okay, I'm not too good at the fighting stuff. Remy, how hurt are you?
I'm really hurt.
I saw Remy
Yeah, he's
just kind of
hurting,
go
like-
away. Gonna go-
But
go
my
check on
dog-
Remy.
My dog's glowing because it got radiated. So...
And Barry's like limping. Hey, I need some help here too.
One thing I've not noticed
No, Barry didn't attack him.
anywhere in the rules, if you die of radiation damage, do you think you'll come back as a ghoul? No, because you've died.
I'd say it's
No,
yeah.
because you die. You don't die when you
Just like doggy
when you
ghouls.
become
Mhm.
ghoulified. They're not
It just-
zombies. They
yeah,
haven't
it just-
died.
massive radiation
Yeah,
exposure.
Yeah, a ghoul hasn't actually died. It's not undead.
All right, so for me to use my medicine, that's my major action.
Mhm.
But can I do it on both of these guys, Brew
It's-
and Remy?
So you could
It's
do
gonna be another
the first one.
major
Would,
action.
the first one would be free, and then you could spend 2 action points to do another.
And you need
Okay.
to use another minor action to move again in the same zone.
Okay.
But you could.
I just have my minor. All right. Okay, Remy first.
Okay, Remy, what do? Do you heal him or do you mend his injury? He doesn't have an injury, so
I
he
think it
just
has an
needs
injury.
healing.
Just need heal.
So now you heal your medicine plus 2, so that's 5. You heal 5 HP from Remy.
Nice.
Okay. Come here, Brew. All right, I'm gonna spend the AP for Brew.
Do you want to mend the injured leg or
You're also spending 1 to move. so
Whatever
you put it into 0.
makes her the best. Whatever gives her the best odds of a full recovery.
okay? So go ahead and roll a
Yeah,
medicine
that's-
check.
Yeah.
Awesome,
yeah.
open rate. 2 AP.
No, only 1 because she doesn't. You don't have
Only
action
one.
boy, do you?
For the dog.
True.
I don't have action point though.
So she gets 1 hit point back, right?
Do you want to mend the injured leg or just heal for 5 HP? If you mend the injured leg, you heal for 2.
Get the injury. Get the injury.
Well, what's the pro and con?
If you don't mend the injury, Brew will be limping and slow
Can't move
for the
around
rest of the
properly.
travel.
Okay.
She'll not be able to move around properly.
All right. Martin, do you want me to fix the leg and bring her up to 2, or bring her up to a full 5, and she still has a broken leg?
No, repair the broken leg because I'm going to take her out of combat after this anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
Out of combat,
Okay.
we can heal her with food. We can just use food on her. Much easier out of combat.
Okay.
I'm
If
gonna
you
get a
guys
dog.
have a whole
I'm
food
taking
thing.
dog meat for my next perk, and I'm gonna get a dog addicted to Psycho. That's gonna be fun.
Next up,
Oh my god.
it's
All right,
Sober
done.
Phil, and he moves over towards
I'm gonna
Barry
name it
to help him.
I'm gonna name it Glasgow because it's gonna be a fucking junkie. Just thought
Wait,
I'd
who
insult
else
half
is
my
taking
audience.
medicine?
Do you have complications for medicine, Oliver?
Complications
Oh
for...
my God.
No, I don't for that, no. Wait, yeah, wait. No, this isn't... No, I don't.
Let's say
Um,
he mends his leg, but he accidentally makes an injury. Well, wounds him, so he takes a damage, but his injury is healed. That's a fair trade-off.
Yep.
And then it's the Rat Scorpion's turn, and they're also going to use their major action to descend down into the soil and disappear.
We're not getting any goodies here.
Hey.
We can't. We can just run and grab the armor, right? And
We're
run
getting,
out.
We
we're getting,
end
we're getting a
the
power
combat.
armor frame, though.
How heavy
There's
is that
one-
thing? Oh.
There's one dead scorpion, and you find a nest with a few eggs.
Okay, I'll take the eggs.
You may roll 5d6s.
Okay, I'm gonna hang close to Delilah and Brew since
You
Brew's
find
really hurt.
6 eggs in this nest.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not. If they all start fucking exploding out the eggs, I'm staying away from them.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna add the eggs.
Thank you, I'll take those.
Delilah, can you harvest the scorpion?
I think so. Yeah, like last time.
Yep, and I will pick up the power armor frame.
Hold on. We'll do that in a second because that thing weighs
Ooh.
150.
Yeah, it's power armor.
Hold on, so
I'm
it
gonna
weighs
give it-
150. We'll need to calculate everyone's inventory weight until the next session and see who actually gets to carry the thing, if someone actually can carry it without having to ditch a lot of stuff.
Thing
Can
is,
you just wear it, and that's the whole point.
when
When
you-
you just wear it.
when you put it on, your strength increases by 4, mate.
There's no fusion cell in this thing.
Yeah, it's just the husk.
Ah.
It's just the husk.
Doesn't one of us have a fusion core? Don't we have a fusion core? No, I was sure one of us had a fusion core. Nah, I don't.
Am I a fusion core?
I've got Oh no, I've got no fusion cells. No,
You need the
says
fusion
here.
core.
Yeah, definitely don't have that.
Right. Okay. Well, it does say somewhere your carry capacity. Where would we find that?
It's on your status, but you need to
Max is £200.
you need to add your strength. So every strength is another 10. So it's 200 lbs plus,
Oh.
and then you add your strength as well.
Oh yeah, mine says so. I think I've got about 90 pounds left that I can carry.
Okay, a power armor weighs 150.
Oh well, then I can't. Nope, I can't do it.
I can't
Someone
carry it
might have
without
to-
being
someone might-
encumbered.
Someone might have to strip down a lot to get it.
Might have to just be encumbered to carry it. One of us might have to be encumbered.
Barry walks
I
over
don't
and
mind
he's
being
like,
encumbered.
"Well, I barely have anything. I can put it on."
Okay, but
Mm.
that's Remy's. So you try and disappear with that. I'll shoot you dead.
I won't. And he crawls into the power armor frame if nobody else stops him.
That's yours, Remy. You can have that.
Okay, so he's wearing the power armor frame. Going to be adding that to his inventory.
Quick question about power armor, right? So,
Yep.
if you can stick power armor over on top of regular armor, but they don't stack. You
Mhm.
just get the strength of the power armor that's on top.
Yeah.
But if you do that, when the power armor piece takes enough damage and breaks, you would then revert to the armor underneath, wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So it is still worth me wearing it, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's no armor on it at all. It's just the frame.
Yeah, it's just a frame at the moment.
Can't you intimidate people with it? Because don't you look like one of the guys who wears it, right?
It's an empty frame. It'll still be slightly intimidating, I guess.
So let's just butcher the last rat roach, and then you guys continue your journey.
Yep.
Who's doing the butchering?
What is it?
Uh,
Survival, isn't it?
Whoever's got the highest.
Survival
There
1.
you go.
Yeah. You may roll 2d6s.
No, it's not letting me do it. It's because I've not got ammo. Right, okay.
Just use the unarmed.
Yeah. Ignore the last one. For 2.
2. All right. So that means you get 2 more rat scorpion meat. I apologize.
I want to, while we're chilling here, so you can add 2 rad scorpion meat to my inventory. I'm going to do attempt to repair my baseball bat.
Okay. It's gonna cost you. I don't know. I think it's 2 common materials. Depends on the complexity, right?
Which I have.
Okay.
And what do I roll? Repair.
Repair. Yeah.
Spending the 1 action point that we have. In fact, I would like to buy 5 so that I can roll full action points.
Okay.
Stop.
Look at that.
You waste your material and you don't manage to repair your baseball bat at all.
Okay, so I'll change it on my thing to blunted just now then.
Okay.
And I'll get someone
Now-
else to fix that for me
Well-
later.
Do you want me to fix it? My repair's pretty good.
If you don't mind, I would appreciate it, yeah.
Okay.
It's
Wanna
once
try?
again 2 common materials.
3 successes.
You generate an action point and you have a repaired baseball bat in that case.
Hang on, because I only had 1 common material left. Can we use 1 common and 1 rare instead?
Sure.
And you fix it for me, yeah? Sweet.
Yeah, I'm sure when we designed my character, I think I put it in to help repair Birdie's
That's
character.
right, yeah.
So if you ever want anything, repaired, I think that's what I took it for.
Cool, so that's
Okay.
fixed.
So you guys have spent a little time in the cave, and it's still like a few hours to the mission. You continue onwards, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
You
Cool.
move onwards, and finally you arrive at the mission church. Now I'm going to open the map, but we aren't going to do anything else but that. So 1 second. There we go. Activate.
Yeah, it's getting that time.
You
isn't it?
guys arrive at the old
Ah,
I don't have any vision in this
Spanish
scene.
mission church. No, I'm just
Ah.
gonna
I
add
was
the
like, ah,
characters.
Ooh,
that cemetery?
it looks like it.
Hold on. And then I need Sobra.
Oh, someone's been busy making maps.
Yep, this is one of mine, so it isn't that good, but at least
No,
It's
it's
pretty-
awesome.
it's
It's
pretty.
awesome. It's awesome. mate.
Pretty.
Homemade is awesome. Homemade
Uh-huh.
gives it plus 50 points already.
I mean I can't draw, but at least I can do this. So
Same. I can't draw, but I can drag some assets across the screen.
now I completely can't find.
Do you know what I'm
that
even
there
better
is
at?
Sobra.
Paying somebody else to do artwork for me. I'm quite good at that.
Now, you guys arrive at the old mission church, and you aren't greeted by a gathering of La Luz members. You are greeted by corpses, and that's where we end today's session.
Oh, corpses.
Well,
Well, goddamn.
Like live corpses, or like
Recent
dead
corpses.
So like a
recent
pile of dead
corpses.
bodies.
Um,
Just squishy.
You guys played Fallout New Vegas, right?
Yes.
Remember Nipton?
Yes.
That one-
Yes.
that's my
Yes.
favorite.
Yes.
Yes, imagine Nipton,
Oh,
basically.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Well, we'll see how that goes in 2 weeks then, eh?
All right,
Let me do the thing for the YouTube, and then we can do the thing for Chris.
that's great.
Thank you, David, for a fantastic session. Thanks for almost killing Martin's dog. It was loads of fun.
I have been punished for that.
You have,
Yep.
yeah.
Straight away. Straight away. Vengeance is very swift.
Thank you, Martin, for playing, as always. And Birdie, thank you very much for playing, as always. And Christopher, thank you very much for playing and for streaming us to your Twitch audience and to everyone that's tuned in on Twitch. Thank you very much.
Exactly.
We love you, especially you, Goofin, and to everybody catching up on YouTube later. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back in 2 weeks. We are RxOliver and the gang. Remember, war never changes. Good
War
night.
never changes. Bye.
Bye.
Good night,
All
God
right.
bless.